This is Bimbo Barbarella with the Bimbo Barbarella Music Program, and this is a official episode of the College of Knowledge. And today we're going to um, tackle our 15 favorite songs by an artist known as The Boss. You might also know him as Bruce Springsteen. Um, he's very iconic and he's been around for a long, long, long time. A long time. So I do think that we're going to have a pretty lively panel. So let's see. Let's wait to see who is up. Okay, so Michelle and Easy Street with Jen are up. Okay, so let me drop links. And I have my cohort here, Miss Fiat the cat. And if Misfit doesn't like your answer, she's gonna bite you. So just be wary of that. So yeah, like I said, we have 15 songs. When Michelle comes up, I want to make sure that she has 15. I still got some work to do. So Mr. Kropka is here. That's good. Hello, Mr. Kropka. There's Jen. And here is Moments with Michelle.
You got there we go.
Hey, Michelle.
Oh,
Hello.
so what happened?
Hi.
Oh, he
Mark
popped out. It's weird. He must have dropped out for a sec.
We lost Mark.
Let's make sure our volume is
I just
good.
showered, so y'all forgive me.
Okay, Michelle, and
Well,
did
thank
you
you
do
for shower.
and did you do 15 songs?
So this is what I did do. You should be very proud. I don't know songs exactly, but right now I have I know 4 off that I've loved, but I also have Rolling Stones because it's his birthday. I have the Rolling Stones of 100 top songs, and it talks every song, like why he played it and everything. That should be interesting
You're
enough.
telling everybody our crib notes. That was a good list though. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, honey. You can, do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it. That's fine. Because we're still waiting for Addie, because
Addie
Miss Addie
Patel.
Paul, she could only come up with 12. And the reason why she only had 12 is she didn't know what numbers came after 12.
Addie.
Well, we did 12 last time, so I assumed that we were only going to do 12 until Jen told me about 3 minutes ago. So I've added 3 more to my lists in 3 minutes.
I'm sure that was hard.
That's exactly what I did, Chris. Exactly. Same thing.
He had so many hits that you can't. I mean, you could easily put down 20 or 30 songs to put in the top 10, and we're going to miss some big songs. It's just
okay, Michelle, and you still have a couple of minutes, and you said you have 4 songs that you like. Just add 6 more.
Okay. And catch up to us on the top 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you should be very proud of me because I'm under 40 and I know and I actually really enjoyed.
You're doing an archaeological dig into the 1970s and 80s for us. That's good.
And I
Yeah.
want to show you something, a magazine. Oh, okay, this magazine I actually had to buy. I didn't acquire it. I had to buy it.
Ooh. How's Chris and Jen doing?
We're doing good.
Hey, we're not moving.
I know you're probably
Rubbing
beat like
it
a well. There's nothing more tiring than a move, especially if you're moving up and stuff up and down stairs.
Yeah.
You,
Tell me
you
about
just
it.
get in that mode. You have to get it finished.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And you're younger than me.
I've been
And
up
I
and
did
down
tough.
those. I've been up
We're
and
young.
down those stairs too many damn times. I'll tell you.
I
Yeah,
know you hire movers to do it at this age.
yeah,
I did.
We hired-
I got movers coming, but we got rid of a lot of stuff, a lot of furniture.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. And last week, I think I told you guys that like Al's sister works for Books A Million, so I get
Mhm.
really good discounts. So I don't
Okay.
have to acquire things from Books A Million because I get a good discount. And I was just carousing around, and this is the magazine that I found.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very
Right on.
It's
good.
got 50 greatest songs,
Mhm.
and I said that'll be perfect for the show coming up this week.
Yeah. Perfect.
See,
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a bandana I meant to wear. Darn it.
oh well.
Ah,
Well, then go put
Bimbo,
it
could
on.
you, if you can find it,
no.
Bimbo, could you put us in a landscape mode instead of a portrait? Maybe move.
No, because then
Mark,
it just moves.
Is that because we're like,
Once Addie comes here, we'll have 4. We'll be
okay,
good.
alrighty.
We'll be good, Bimbo.
I weird because when I'm on the bottom, you can't see me, and then I'm like adjusting everything.
Yeah, see, but no matter what I do, I'm always like the top dog.
As
Yeah.
it should be.
When Addie gets here, it's gonna put us all in this little square. So what are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
Okay.
Yeah,
Hollywood squares.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so Addie does know, but like I said, here's a girl who didn't know what numbers followed 12. So
It's because she never bought more than 12 squirrel tails.
Right. Yeah. Hanging on the line, hanging on the
Mhm.
feeders.
Okay,
Yeah.
Michelle, so did you come up with 10 songs?
Not yet.
Have you got-
I'm looking up all of the songs right now.
Okay.
No pressure,
Okay.
Michelle.
Okay, yeah, then we'll wait for you, dear. No worries. No worries. Oh, and did you know and I had no idea, and I didn't do this on purpose, but today is Bruce Springsteen's birthday.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, third, I believe.
Awesome.
Third
Huh?
of
We've reached the Wikipedia
73.
moment.
33. He's not 33.
73.
Oh, hello, Matt. How are you, my friend? You're always welcome here.
Hey, Matt.
Um,
Good to see you.
I'm not. Matt's been on pirate radio before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle,
Matt's a
and
good
have
guy.
you checked out Mark's pirate radio show?
No, I haven't.
You need to
I
do
haven't.
that.
Yeah.
You need to do that, but it's late at night, and he's always, like high. So
Hey.
what?
No, I'm
No,
not.
that's a compliment. Huh?
Oh,
That's not a bug. That's a feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's a character attribute.
Okay, so I guess we will begin. We're gonna go as we usually do. We're going to do the historian first, and then the computer operating specialist second. We're going to use the Mr. High Pirate as number 3. Michelle will be 4, and I will end with mine. So, Jen, go ahead, dear. Your 15th Bruce Springsteen song.
Dancing in the Dark from Born to Run, or Born in the USA, sorry.
Yes.
1984 release.
And do you know the girl that they brought on stage was Courtney Cox?
Yes.
And
I
she was
heard that.
actually planted in the audience for
Mm-hmm.
Bruce to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
Did her and Karen Arquette ever get back together again? Do you know?
What? What, Mark?
She used to go out with David Arquette, I think his name was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they ever
yeah.
get back together again?
I don't know. Okay, but David Arquette, he was in a lot of freaking real goofy movies.
Oh yeah. She was in a few too.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Chris, you're number 15, sir.
Mine's off of Born in the USA, the track "I'm on Fire." I don't have a lot of notes on that cut, but it's a solid cut off of Born in the USA, and that's what I put on my entry level pick.
Yeah. And like I mentioned yesterday, I think during that 5-hour marathon, I intentionally did not pick Born to Run, Born in the USA, some obvious hits, because I knew that other people would have them. Because and we all do this. I want to bring you some deeper cuts and songs that you may not have heard before.
I have a lot of hits, but I have a few deeper cuts here or there, and he had some good stuff that didn't get so much airplay, but he created so many hits. It's astounding.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Mark.
My first I'm entry with a song called "Tougher Than the Rest."
That's a good song.
I've heard that. What is that from?
I'm not sure.
It's was that from The River?
No.
Tougher Than the Rest. Maybe it was. I don't think it was off Born in the USA. It's within that era. So.
Right. Okay, Michelle, and did you want to give one of
I've got a
your
feeling we're gonna know in a minute.
one of your Bruce favorite songs?
I would have to say the first one that came to mind when I thought of Bruce Springsteen USA. I mean, that was his. It went everywhere. Commercial.
Oh yeah.
It was very commercialized. I think everybody can relate to this song.
And you know what? When Bruce did that video, he was very buff. Oh
yeah.
He really worked, that. Later on, I'll go through the list.
What?
See, and like, this magazine. And Mojo is a music magazine that comes from England. They don't have any good music magazine in the United States anymore because Rolling Stone, they cover like no music. There's no more Hit Parader. There's no more Cream.
The Cream's not around anymore? Wow.
No.
Well, for millennials / Gen Z, they've got Pitchfork, but they don't. The stuff they report on is stuff we've never heard of, being part of Gen X or Baby Boom.
And I know Pitchfork.
Yeah.
I know Pitchfork.
Mm-hmm.
I do like
Michelle?
that picture. I do like that picture of him for one because I did all my research on him, and he's still attractive for
Oh, he's not a bad looking guy whatsoever. I mean, because I didn't have a hat like that, or I would have worn it. So I'm wearing this goofy looking cowboy hat.
He kind of reminds me of like a calmer, like Mick Jagger almost, like, you know, hairdo, but like that's who he kind of reminds me of
Oh,
with his.
cool. Good. Good. Oh, and did you guys watch the video that I made earlier today about me getting my blue oyster cult tattoo?
Yes,
Yeah,
I didn't see
show
it.
us, show us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
How's your arm or how's your body part that got tattooed?
Oh, no, it's fine. And I'm just wearing this jacket because it's the same color as this goofy hat. So,
Get yourself out of that straight jacket there.
yeah, really. Oh, Bondage 101. Jesus. Well, here it is there. See it?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Cool.
Oh,
Very
cool.
well done.
And like, watch the video, and the guy is awesome. And this was only $80. Oh,
good.
hello, Miss Hopkins. How are you, my friend? You're always welcome up here. Jen, oh, do me a favor. Drop a link on Twitter, that says that we're on.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
I'm terrible about that stuff.
Yeah, well, somebody's
Well,
gonna do it.
remembering stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but at least she can count higher than 12.
Yeah.
Okay, and my
Oh,
number
yeah.
15.
Speaking of which,
What?
what happened to Addie Pakal?
We're still waiting for her.
Does she have a link? Or is she
Is
in
she in
the
the
room?
room?
$80.
Miss
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yeah. And
Get
it
another
only
one?
took like 45 minutes, Matt. That's it. No, but this guy Murph is really, really good. He's really good. Okay, my number 15. I'm going to because it's my show and I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm going to pull a mulligan. I am going to 15 be Little Stephen and the Disciples of Soul. And he did 2 solo albums.
Oh,
One was called Voice of America. Another one was called, no, I can't stand these stupid things that you got to open up all weird freaking ways. Men Without Women. And the 2 songs that I love on Men Without Women is a song called Forever. And Voice of America is a song called Los Desaparecidos. And if you know Spanish, you know what that means. If you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. Look it up.
Well, didn't Little Steven have that show on satellite radio called Underground Garage?
Yes.
Underground Radio. So
I don't know if he still has it. He might.
they might be playing it in endless repeats on XM.
Yeah. And one of the people who played with him in his solo band, everybody remembers what this guy looked like. You might not know his name. His name was Jean Bivois. He was the big black guy with the white mohawk. And he played in the band The Plasmatics.
Wow.
See, now that's information that you will only receive where, Jen?
The College of Knowledge, of course.
So there you go. See?
that's what I was going to say.
It only took me months to learn that.
Okay, Jen, you're number
But
14.
you remember.
Yes. My number 14 is Too Many Phones, Too Much Technology. Tunnel of Love from the Tunnel of Love album, 1987.
Yes, yes. And that was a very, very good album that was underrated, but I think is very good.
Solid cuts to
And
that
Miss
album.
Watkins says that she loves the Plasmatics and Wendy O. Williams. Yes, oh my God, the Plasmatics, they were so great. And if you don't know the Plasmatics, Wendy O. Williams would come out on stage with a chainsaw and would actually start the chainsaw up on stage. And she would like cut a guitar in half with the chainsaw. It was classic rock and roll entertainment.
Alice Cooper opened so many doors.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah, because then you had the Sex Pistols, you had the Plasmatics, you had another band like that called Sieg Sputnik. Okay, Mr. Chris, you're number 14.
My number 14 is also off of Born to Run. 10th Avenue Freeze Out.
Yes, I love
I
that
just
song.
from the start of the song, that pounding piano chord is fantastic.
10th Avenue Freeze Out.
Well, I was struck too by the number of Bruce Springsteen songs that had the word avenue, street, or highway in it. Just tons and tons of songs that have one of those three words in them, and that was one of them. So it's a recurring motif for Bruce Springsteen. Is talking about the road, going on the road.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, Mr. Mark, you're number 14, sir.
There's a song called Cover Me.
Yes. Yeah, that's from Born in the USA.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people covered "Cover Me." Who did the big cover of that song?
I know
Can't
John
remember.
Fogerty did a copy of it.
Of which song? I'm sorry.
Cover Me,
Really?
baby.
I know John
really?
Fogerty
Cover
did.
Me.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Okay, Moments with Michelle. Do you have another one that you can add, dear?
Human Touch.
Human
Yeah.
Touch. Yes,
Solid
that's a
cut.
great
Yeah.
song.
Yes.
John Fogerty, Cover Me.
yeah.
Well, I think he did it, Mark. I'm pretty sure he did. But then again, the dean has often been wrong. And I'll admit that I'm wrong because I can't know everything.
I just want to
Matt
hear it.
says Whitney Williams was born here in Western New York. Well, that's because she was probably, drinking water from Lake Erie. That's why she got so messed up.
All right. Now,
And I know that Michelle lives up in northern New York too. So I hope you're not drinking Lake Erie water.
Well, I live by Lake Ontario, and I would never drink that water. And I live there, and yeah.
Okay, but Lake Ontario can't be as polluted as Lake Erie because,
Lake
didn't
Ontario's
Lake Erie
pretty
catch on
bad.
fire? Yeah, but didn't Lake Erie catch on fire once?
That's what
Because
they
there was
say,
so
yeah.
much pollution.
yeah, there was some lake that caught on fire, but here the lake we get our water from, they also dump sewage into.
Yeah, Lake Erie was horrible for that. Lake Erie was the shallow lake, the shallowest of the Great Lakes, and so it was apt to become polluted. I'm actually moving closer to Lake Erie now, so I'll be closer to Lake Erie than Lake Ontario for the first
wow.
time.
Aren't you lucky?
Port Stanley.
Okay,
I was going to say real quick, I've used this site before, and I've noticed that they'll say, well, these bands covered the song. It's called Who Sampled. So people who covered Cover Me. Now, if it's the same Bruce Springsteen Cover Me or not,
yeah,
that's to be determined. Because I think I'd put in Tunnel of Love in here, and it came up with different versions, like I think Motorhead did a cover Tunnel of Love or something.
Yes.
Anyway, but it wasn't Springsteen's, obviously. So I'm just saying there's some leeway here, but Cover Me was done by Apache Relay, Boombox Hearts, Jennifer O'Connor, Freedom Curl, Coda Curl, and Relaxing Piano.
I must have been, yeah, I must be thinking of a different song, but still a great song.
Okay, my number 14, and it's actually a Bruce song. It's Brilliant Disguise.
Which album was that
Oh.
I think it was on Human Touch, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. And while we're doing this, let me show you my Bruce Springsteen collection, which, believe it or not, I don't have that much. I did, but when I was moving, I had it in luggage, and you know what happens to me and luggage.
Robots.
Yeah, robots. Yeah, robots steal my luggage. It doesn't matter what's in it. It could be clothes. It could be, dirty laundry. It could be anything. Robots are always stealing my luggage. Of course, I have Born in the USA. I've got a greatest hits one that is good. And this is my favorite Bruce Springsteen of all time. My favorite one is The River. Because this is one of those albums that you can listen to, and it's a double album. And you can just listen to it straight through, because that Human Touch and Lucky Town were both released on the same day. Bruce wanted to make that a double album, but Columbia Records said, no, you just made a double album. I'll release them both as single albums. No, and they probably ended up making more money by releasing them both as singles than as a double. And here are two albums I have. Another one of my favorites.
Nice.
Darkness on the Edge of Town.
I don't know if he looks like he's just waking up or is he's totally stoned or both. Sort of a great.
But
He
has a mugshot expression on his face. I like it.
He looks better on the back.
Yeah.
And then I have this album, which is fantastic. It's called Chapter and Verse. And it's got a lot of really rare stuff, because the very first band that he was in other bands before, but they never went anywhere. The first band that he was in that went anywhere was a band called Phil Mill, and they put their songs on here. So this is very good. And
Jag, by the way.
Like I said, yeah, and like I said, it's very fortunate that Al's sister is high up in Books A Million, because I have a 40% off discount card for everything, because this was like $30, and I got it for $16, $17. So hey, at that price, we'll take it. So, that being said, Jen, you're number 13.
You're number 13. You're number 13.
Well, I'm waiting for everybody to stop talking. All right. Okay, so my number 13 is, for a change, Green Day's Born in the USA, 1984.
And you know what I remember about that song, and all of us do remember that song, is nobody ever listened to the lyrics of that song, because it's not a pleasant song. It's not a anthemic song. It's talks about the Vietnam War. but but nobody listens to the lyrics. They just born in the USA.
Yeah, it was a protest song. It wasn't, but somehow it got interpreted as a sort of a jingoistic, rah rah U.S. song.
Right, and it's really not. Okay, Chris, you're number 13.
My number 13 is off The Wild, the Innocent, and the E Street Shuffle. It's a song called New York City Serenade.
Yeah.
It's a long cut. It's 9 minutes and 55 seconds. It has these different movements and sections. It's a slower piece. It kind of has, it's a good, very different song that the E Street Band recorded. So, and that was a solid cut off that album as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, and like Greetings from Azurite and Wild and Innocent, I think they only had like 6 or 7 songs on each album because they had long pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because Rosalita's long. Oh yeah, the long stuff. Okay, Mr. Kropka. Your
My number 13 is Downbound Train.
I love the song. I have that ranked a little bit higher, but I love that song. I had a job, I had a girl, I had something going, baby, in this world. I got laid off at the lumber yard. And now I work down at the car wash, where all it ever does is rain.
Beautiful.
No, it's not. That sounded like a, cat trying to get out of a paper bag.
You know what it sounded like? It sounded like those whooping cranes flying from the north to Florida.
Yeah.
During their migration. It's actually a beautiful
Michelle,
sound, though. It is, really.
Michelle, dear, do you have another one that you'd like to add?
We're going to go with this.
You're backwards and upside down.
Is it backwards?
That's okay.
Yeah, there's a feature you can make things look right.
That's okay.
You've got to write it backwards. You've got to write it backwards.
Okay,
Dancing in the dark.
That one.
Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. Yes, sure. I was able to figure that out, dear.
You have to do a charade.
Okay. Okay, Michelle. So turn off the lights and dance.
And we'll guess the song.
Right.
Yeah, but you got to be like Courtney Cox and be going.
Yeah, interesting story. The actor Alfonso Rivero later claimed to have drawn inspiration from Courtney Cox's dancing in the video in developing the Carlton for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes. Oh my God!
The dance where he's doing like this.
And everybody knows the Carlton. Okay, yeah, because he did that. Oh, when he was doing like Tom Jones. It's not unusual.
Yeah, I guess he saw that and thought that is the whitest dance of all time. So that became part of Carlton's character on the show.
Okay, did this work? Does this
No.
It doesn't work either.
No, I forget what function it's under your settings, and it's under
you have to write it backwards.
No, there's a function because you see all of our signs are the right way. Is
it mirror camera?
It's mirror camera. So if you hit settings, the little cogwheel at the bottom of the screen, and then you see yourself, and it says, what does that say? Video input, video, whatever, and then below that it says mirror camera. You want to click that.
Put that to the left.
And that works. Nope. Now you're backwards.
I know, I did it on purpose. Yay!
There you go. She got it. That's all you have to do is the cogwheel and down at the bottom.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so whose turn is it?
You're
for number
welcome.
13.
Need to get
Oh.
Bimbo to do it.
It's me. Me.
Me.
13 is from one of his not newer but more recent album
There we
called
go.
Magic, a song called Radio Nowhere.
Wow, good deep cut.
That's a very good song. That's a very good song. And like I said, a lot of the ones that I
Really?
picked, I don't expect people to have know or ever heard of. And I did that on purpose so that, oh, Misfit almost fell off the thing. What's the matter, Misfit?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Okay, how did my glass get so empty? Huh? Oh, don't be looking at me with that dumb look.
Well, it's because you don't have the gallon.
It's time for a kitty cat cameo.
Yeah, Michelle has some cats too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Hello,
I was
Michelle.
just gonna try to call it over.
And this it just bounces off the daybed, like it's a trampoline bounce. Okay. Oh, hello, Miss Lori Fox. How are you, dear? Nice to see you, my friend. You know you're always welcome up here. So mine was Radio Nowhere. Jen, you're number 12.
My number 12 is Cover Me. Cover Me.
Cover Me. Okay, very good. Chris, you're number 12.
Number 12 is off the Wild the Innocent, the E Street Shuffle, the first track, the E Street Shuffle. It's got a funkier bass line and tempo than most Bruce Springsteen songs. It makes great use of Clarence Clemens' sax work. It's a great funky song. It's just
And okay, and I've actually looked at like that, bass line.
mhm.
I mean, there is no freaking way that I could even come close to playing something like that. Because the fingers are going in, he, and the bass player was named Gary Talent.
Mhm.
I mean, he was just all over the board, and Jesus Christ, I'm lucky if I can play like 3 notes, and he's playing 18.
Doing great runs on that song. That's great.
Yeah.
Great song.
Okay, Chris. So what was it again? I forget. I'm
That
sorry.
was the E Street Shuffle off of the Wild
Street
the Innocent in the E Street Shuffle.
Mr. Kropka, your next one.
My number 12 is a little song called My Hometown.
And that's off Born in the USA too, right?
Okay.
No, I think so, right? I mean, I can look it up.
I didn't go album by album this time. I just went to YouTube. And
Yeah, it's on off of yeah, I'm sorry. It's off the Born in the USA album.
Yeah. Good. And okay, that's
It's a quieter song, but it was a good. It got a heavy radio airplay. It was a good, solid cut.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Born in the USA had 7 number 1 hits.
Wow.
Now that's a lot.
Good album.
Okay, Miss Michelle, do you have another one, dear?
Hometown.
My Hometown. Okay.
Go with the same song.
Okay, and so Fearless Leaders number 12 is this song is so good, and I can guarantee you that nobody has heard it. It's from the Working on a Dream CD called Outlaw Pete. and it's 8 minutes long. And the best thing about it is like it's got a guitar riff that I swear to God he stole from the Beatles, Eleanor Rigby. Just that same dun 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 dun.
If you're gonna steal from the best.
But it's called Outlaw Pete's Working on a Dream. Watch it on YouTube after my show's done.
Duly noted.
So,
Top right now.
okay, Jen, you're number 11. Okay, so now we're waiting for Miss Addie because we're down to 12, and she knows how to count that.
Number 11 is Jungle Land. From Born to Run.
Yes. Born to Run just has so many. And that's another thing that you can just listen to the entire CD. And I mean, not every song is stellar, but you're not going to turn it off.
And it feels like a concept album. It's like the strand through the whole album. It's kind of meant to be heard as an album.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
yes.
I like
Okay. Chris, you're number 11.
Is the aforementioned single "Dancing in the Dark" for all the reasons already expressed. Just a great, solid hit.
Like I said, I intentionally did not include that, and I easily could have, because I knew that everybody else was going to do it. And that way, if I would have been dancing in the dark, you would not know about Outlaw Pete. Okay, Mark Kropka, you're number 11, sir.
Number 11, I've chosen I'm Going Down.
Oh, hello, Miss Sugar Britches. How are you? How are you, Miss Leah? I'm going down. Oh, Leah. Oh, Leah. And so get Sweet Jesse up here, because I'm sure he has some Springsteen songs. I'm going down. Okay, good solid choice. Michelle, do you have another one?
Glory Days.
Okay, good. Yeah, Glory Days. And that was one of the 7 number 1 hits from Born in the USA. And I forget, because a historian will look that up. I think that sold like 20 million copies.
I will
Glory
check
Days.
that.
Yeah, Jen, and just see how many copies Born in the USA sold.
Glory Days or Born in the USA?
Oh, Born in the USA. The whole album in its entirety, how many copies did it sell?
Let's see. In the USA, I mean, summaries worldwide, 30 million.
See, Jesus. Okay. And my album here, and Michelle, and you've never seen my album, have you?
No.
Oh, the album that I made. Gotta find it. I hope I didn't put it in any kind of luggage, because it would be stolen. No, here. No, okay. No, Michelle, and this is my album.
Oh, nice.
And that's the name of my band, the Blue Zebra Band. Okay, Bruce Springsteen sold 30 million copies of my album here. I've sold 7.
Build the empire one disc at a time.
And I ended up losing money because I had to pay people to take it. What, Misfit? Okay, no, Miss. Oh no. Oh my God. And for some reason, and anybody who has a cat knows cats, they love boxes and drawers. And so my big desk drawer is open. So Misfit's going to check that out. Oh, gonna lay in there on top of all my stuff. Yeah, great. Okay, so so what are we on? 11. Mine is Thunder Road.
Great
No need
solid
to
cut.
rehash that. Um, Jen, you're number 10.
My number 10
Number
is Born to Run, off Born to Run.
Ranked it a little higher.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Okay, there's Misfit. Oh, I guess you want some food, which is good. Okay, Chris, you're number 10.
My number 10 is Off the Wild, the Innocent, and the East Street Shuffle, the aforementioned Rosalita. Just a great, it's a bouncy track.
And you seem to really like that album, don't you?
Yeah, it just had a lot of really good cuts on it, and just a solid effort. And
Rosalita, come a little higher. Yes.
I mean, just the lyric is so Rosie, come out tonight, little baby, come out tonight. Windows are for cheaters, chimneys for the poor. Oh, closets are for hangers, windows use the door, so use it, Rosie. That's what it's there for. He's using every line he can to hook up with Rosalita, and he's trying to impress the mom and the dad and the family, and
like they do,
and trying to get over the fact that he's a rock and roller and not a stable, you know, proper suitor for Rosalita.
Okay, and so Miss Leah Sugarbridges says that she has 5 on her list. That's fabulous. Miss Sugarbridges. Okay, so what is one of your 5 that's on your list? And Mrs. Hopkins only has 1. Well, I mean, you can't play with only 1. You can play with 5.
Because 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
We're talking songs here, right?
Oh, yeah. That song was from 3 Dawn.
Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
So interestingly, do we have an answer?
We're waiting for Leah to give one of her 5 songs, and then Michelle's turn is up.
Well,
so come on.
While we're waiting for her, how about I bring up the fact that Bruce Springsteen didn't have any. He had a lot of nominations for Grammys, but he did not win a Grammy until 1985 for Dancing in the Dark.
Oh,
okay.
I did not know that.
Yes, Born to Run, any of those songs, Born in the USA, none of those songs ever made a Grammy nomination or a win.
Come on, Leah, give us a 5. Okay,
I'm
Michelle. Sorry. Okay, Michelle, so you go. So have you got another song, Michelle?
Spirit in the Night.
Oh, I love that song. Okay, yeah, that's coming up on my list very shortly.
That's a good song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Spirit in the Night. Oh, nights.
And I will make a correction. Born in the USA was nominated for Best Record and Best Album, but did not win. No.
What year?
Where?
Okay, so we're still, I guess, gonna. Okay. So Leah's gonna do her 5 when we get to 5. Okay, yeah, honey, that's cool. Perfect. Okay, so what number are we at?
Number 9.
No.
You're number 10, and then the next is 9.
Yeah, my number 10. Okay. Again, it's my show and I can do whatever the hell I want. I combined 2 songs because they play back to back on the river. And it could be one song. It's called Crush on You and You Can Look, But You Better Not Touch. From the River album, which, like I said, is probably one of the greatest albums of all time.
I think I've got a crushing one. Was that the song where he used his really gravelly voice?
Yeah, and it's great because it's got 20 songs on it, and there is not a bad track on it. Oh, hello, Chris.
I know Nebraska. He recorded most of that in a microphone that he just kind of carried around, and then he laid tracks over it.
Mm-hmm.
But it made it difficult to do.
I don't like Nebraska.
That's a dark album.
Yeah, I don't like any of like his acoustic stuff.
Yeah, but it made it difficult for them to cut an album because some of it was so, I guess, rough. It didn't want to cut into the wax, and then they almost made it a cassette only. But I think they may have had issues with the cassette as well.
Sure, Chris. Here, let me send you a link.
Come with a list.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, because you need 10 songs because we're at 10. So
Bruce Springsteen, no other artist.
I think you missed my number.
Okay, so who are we up to now? Huh? What?
So Jen, you did your number 9.
9. Okay, yeah, Jen, you're number 9, Jen.
I guess it'll be
number 9.
Number 9.
No, I did not do my number 9. My number 9 is Spirit of the Night.
Number
from
9.
Greetings from the Asbury. Number 9.
Yes, number 9.
Yes, Formation number 9 is coming your way. Number 9.
Number 9.
9.
Yeah, they're under a state of emergency in Florida already, I guess.
Oh goodness.
I think.
Oh, for what, the hurricane?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the only thing that I really worry about, and this is the truth, I'm not making this up, and Jen and Chris, they know this. My retention pond in my backyard fills up, and my property juts to a like animal preserve, and if the water gets high enough, alligators will come into my backyard.
Cool.
Well,
that's cool.
And so if there's any, Mormons coming by trying to, do the, the Mormon church, I'll say, yeah, here, let's go into the backyard and talk.
You know what I always do? I always keep my business cards by the door, and when a Mormon comes, I usually try and sell them something, like my car.
There you go.
And they just get tired and leave.
They don't know. Oh, they don't know. They're not even sure which way it's going. Chances are that it's going to come up, like the west coast of Florida, but there's so much variation that it could do.
Well, right now, the NOAA is saying it'll hit Wednesday south of Tampa as a major hurricane category 3.
Wow.
Well then I won't have to worry about cutting down any trees.
Yeah, the listening.
Yeah.
There's a silver lining. Every
cloud. Oh no, trust me, Leah. Is these cats, even like the feral cats, I mean, they're smart enough to know, and even when it gets cold, they'll come in the house when it's cold or when it starts raining.
You live in a mobile home park?
Who, me? No, I live in a house.
We're asking Bimbo.
No.
Oh, Bimbo.
No,
No.
You don't live in a mobile home park?
no, she
No,
lives
I
in the
don't.
neighborhood. I've been there.
No, it looks like it in the video. It looks like you live in a mobile home park.
No, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Lori,
From your last video, the
there's a
cat
guy who
video,
was
it looks like a nice chunk of
by
land.
an alligator. Yeah, Lori, okay, because it was somebody from up north, and you know what, sometimes just like Darwin takes over. The guy goes up to an alligator and takes a picture of him, and pets the alligator on the head. What do you think is gonna happen?
Is the
So-
guy in the video the guy you live with?
Okay.
What video?
The one of the cats that you posted in the backyard with your cats.
Yes, that's Al.
That's who you live with.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Oh, hello, Miss Rita. How are you, my
I
friend? Okay, so where are we on our list?
We're up to number 9. I think it's
Number 9.
Okay, Jen.
Number turn.
Okay, Jen. Because what was your number 9? I know you said it, but now I'm distracted.
Spirit of the Night. Greetings from Asbury, 1973.
Okay, Chris, COO, your number 9, sir, is.
My number 9's off Born to Run. The aforementioned Jungle Land. It's a longer cut. It's got several different tempos. It's got a great guitar solo in it. I like the lyric, kids flash guitars just like switchblades, hustling for the record machine. The hungry and the hunted explode into rock and roll bands that face off down each other out on the street down in Jungle Land. So it's just kind of got that whole.
And you know what I like
Spirit.
about Jungle Land is because you mentioned, that he like changes tempos in it.
Mhm.
And as a musician, that's very hard to do. It is. It
Mhm.
really is. Okay, so I guess Michelle went to the potty or something. So Rita says, majority of people killed by alligators provoke attacks. Well, yeah, because you live in Florida, so and you see some of that stupid shit that people do with alligators. Don't go petting an alligator on the head. And what do you think? He's furry? Yeah. Petting an alligator on the head so he got bitten and he bled to death.
You want my
You
number
know
9?
what? I didn't ask for you yet, Chris, but I will. Oh, but I will. Mark, you're number 9. Mark, Mark, I forgot to write it down. What was your number 10?
Streets of Philadelphia.
Okay.
You know that has 165 million YouTube hits? Streets of Philadelphia?
Wow, it was interesting in its time because it dealt with HIV/AIDS, and that was sort of more of a taboo topic at that point in time. So,
And that's one of the ones that did win a Grammy.
mhm.
Okay, Chris, and Chris LeClaire. So what's the song that you like?
No, you got to give me my number 9 now. I got it
Oh,
for 9.
yeah. Okay, yeah, you're number 9. Yeah,
Right.
Born to
I'm
Run.
ready.
okay.
Born to Run.
Okay, Chris. Okay, Chris LeClaire, go ahead, please.
The Rising.
And that is actually a very good album. It's underrated. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's actually very good. So that's a good choice, Chris. That is.
That one right there. I have the
Yeah.
CD.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. My number 9 is
Cool.
I'm gonna do it again. From the river, I'm gonna team I'm a Rocker and Ramrod together as one song.
Nice.
Because just both of those songs are just so cranking. They're just cranking, crank. Okay, so Miss Jen, you're number 8.
My number 8 is Blinded by the Light.
And now I would do a trivia question, but I'm not gonna because everybody knows the answer. So
Manfred Mann.
actually, that's incorrect.
Oh
The
no.
band's Earth Band.
True. Yeah.
True.
Of course, it's true. Because this is the College of Knowledge. This is where you come for your
Truth.
official rock and roll knowledge and wisdom. Okay, Mr. Computer Operator.
Okay. That's going to be from the album Darkness on the Edge of Town, Badlands. Has a great opening riff. Solid guitar, great sax solos, just a great cut off that album.
And that is the first cuts on the album, Badlands.
Indeed.
Because I have a song from Darkness that's higher, and nobody's mentioned it yet. Okay, Mr. Kropka, you're number 8.
Dancing in the Dark.
Chris, do you have a game on?
No, it's wrestling.
Wrestling.
It's wrestling. I can hear wrestling. Okay, Miss Michelle, nice to see you back. Do you have another song, dear?
Brilliant Disguise.
Oh, I love that song. Just a brilliant disguise. And I love like that little keyboard playing. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, because I had that. What did I have that as my number 14 or something? Yeah, that was my number 14. Okay, Mr. LeClaire, your next song.
Leap of Faith.
And what album is that from, Chris?
That is from Lucky Town.
Yes, very good.
I love the video. The video is great, though.
And because he did Human Touch and Lucky Town, released them both at the same time, and I know that Human Touch outsold Lucky Town like almost like 4-1, because Lucky Town is it just sounds like it's a bunch of leftover tracks from Human Touch. Love the hat, Bimbo. Yes. Well, I was trying to wear like a Bruce Springsteen kind of hat, but I didn't have anything, so this is the closest that comes. So, okay, so we are at my number 8. My number 8 is a very obscure and unknown song from his recent album called High Hopes, called Just Like Firewood.
Can I say something interesting real quick about Bruce Springsteen?
As long as it's not stupid.
No. The very Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA, was one of the very first CD pressings in the USA. It was one of the very first.
That's right. I remember that.
Yes,
It
yes.
was one of the very first
Okay,
ones.
yes, okay, Chris, and that was good. That was informative for the college, and that wasn't stupid, so that was good.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
But that song, just like firewood, and you're never ever going to hear that song, ever. But if you go on YouTube and watch it, you will love it.
You prefer Bruce Springsteen solo, or do you prefer him with the Bruce Springsteen band?
Oh, the E Street Band. A lot of his solo stuff, the E Street Band played on.
It's all
Gary
the same.
Talent
It
played
really,
on
a lot
him.
of it all
Stevie
sounds the
Ray,
same.
Miami Steve played on. Max Weinberg always played.
Yeah.
You know, so even though it was solo, it was still was the E Street Band.
Max Weinberg is Conan O'Brien's drummer on the late night show.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still is.
No, that's true. And okay, welcome to Sweet Jessie Big Daddy Corncob Scots.
Quite a moniker.
Yeah, because Cheer Monkey is here. She's gonna come in and give her 5 picks in a couple of minutes. So okay, so where are we? I'm lost.
Number 7.
Huh?
I think we're up to. You gave us your number 8. I think we're up to number 7.
Yes. Okay, Jen. Yes. So you're number 7. Thank you, Chris.
Number 7 is 10th Avenue Freeze Out.
And you guys do know that Clarence Clemens actually had his solo career. He did, I think, like 2 solo albums.
I have to seek that out. His sax playing was absolutely outstanding.
Oh,
In addition
yeah.
to the E Street Band.
He died way too young.
Yeah, he died some years back.
Yeah. Okay,
2011.
Mr. Computer Operator Executive, your choice.
Number 7, off of Born to Run, the aforementioned Thunder Road. It's just an epic song from start to finish. You know, it's show a little faith. There's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're all right. That's just a great lyric.
Yeah, it is. I mean, because I feel like that because I know, like I look, like a toad with a bunch of, spray paint on my face. But hey, at least I'm all right. Okay, so who are we up to now, Mr. Kropka? You're number 7.
Is Hungry Heart.
I love that song too. I love that song.
Yeah.
Michelle, dear, do you have another one?
Rosalita.
Good song.
That was on my.
Very good. Yep.
I mean, yeah, and that's a very pretty song. I like it. It's
Yeah.
very pretty. And you usually don't hear me saying that I like pretty things. But yeah, Sweet Jessie, and I have little Steven's 2 discs here. I mentioned it earlier.
I just want to interject really quickly. Dean is actually having a tour in 2023.
Who?
Bruce Springsteen is going on tour in 2023.
Yeah, because he's playing here in Tampa in November, I think.
That's great.
He's going to be in France in our anniversary month. Hint, hint.
I was just about to say that was a definite.
Hint.
Did you know he sold his catalog to Sony?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it sort of follows the trend like with David Bowie and some other artists who sold their catalog towards the end of their career and then cashed out, make some money.
Okay, Chris LeClaire, your next song.
My next song is from a more of a newer album, and it's called Ghosts from the album Letter to Me.
Oh. Good.
I've actually heard that song, and I don't know. I just don't like. No, but that's fine. I mean, because that's what I love about music.
20.
Yeah. Okay, but like you can like a song, and
Right.
I might not like it, but that is why music is so great because everybody hears something different. I love music. I mean, because I could go without television. I could not go without music. So I
Oh,
just
no
got to
way,
keep
yeah.
the robots away from my. I just got to keep the robots away from my albums.
And your luggage.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what am I? Oh, number 7.
Yes.
It is a song that Bruce Springsteen never released on an album because he gave it to Patti Smith. And everybody should know this song, Because the Nights. And she made that into a worldwide hit. I mean, because he's recorded it, he's done it on like some of his live things, but it was never on an album. Because the night belongs to lovers, because the night.
Belongs to.
Oh, and I think I might have helped. Oh, Michelle pick her next song. Okay, Jen, you're number 6, dear.
My number 6 is Thunder Road.
Okay, Chris, COO, you're number 6.
My number 6 is Off of the River, the aforementioned Hungry Heart. The title of the song actually comes from Alfred Lloyd Tennyson's poem Ulysses. You know, for always roaming with a hungry heart, and he worked that into a book.
Wow, I did not know that. And so, who would have thought that Springsteen read O. Tennyson?
Right.
No, I would. I would.
You can't write that many songs without something going in. Like Bob Dylan was a voracious reader, and I mean, if you write a lot of songs, you've got to keep putting ideas in your head so you can process it and create. So it doesn't surprise me too much that he would have been well-read enough to.
I mean, because I write a lot of songs, and all I do is read, like comic books and porn.
You have to read what inspires you. That's the important thing.
Okay, well, okay, then comic books and porn.
There you go.
Okay, number 6, Mark Kropka, you're number 6.
Glory Days.
Okay, very good. Good choice. That's a great song. Michelle, do you have another one, dear?
Blinded by the.
So Blinded by the Light. Okay. Yeah.
And you know what though? I really don't like the Bruce version of that song. I really don't.
What version do you like?
Oh, the one by Manfred Mann.
Look that up.
Hey, Chris, do you have the volume turned up over there again on some kind of media? Can you turn it down, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can hear it.
Sounds like a Three Stooges movie.
No, it's SmackDown.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Chris LeClaire is stooge enough to be all 3 stooges. So, do you have another one there? Speaking of Iggy Pop, Mr. Stooge, Chris LeClaire, do you have another?
Yes.
Bruce Springsteen song. Hello, Miss Vanessa Kitty. What?
Tunnel of Love.
Okay, good choice. That's a wonderful song. And like I forementioned, that album is really good, and it got a lot of crap and criticism, because they said that he sounded too poppy and sounded too like he wasn't trying. No, he just wrote a nice, decent, mellow sort of rock album. Because not everything can be Born to Run and The River. It can't be. Can't be. So, okay, so my 6 and Miss Leah, you're coming up next because you said you got 5. So after my 6, I'm going to call on you to give your 5 songs there, Miss Cheerleader Bimbo Monkey. Okay, my number 6 is Spirit of the Night. Chris, turn that down. Or turn it off. Well, you don't have to turn it off, but turn the volume off. 6 is Spirit of the Night, which is a great song. And I think a couple of people have mentioned that before. Oh, haven't they? Yeah. Oh, Jen liked it. Michelle liked it. Okay, so number 5. And for number 5, we are going to welcome Miss Leah Sugarbritches. And you know what? We'll start it off with Miss Leah Sugarbritches. What is your number 5, dear? Come on, Leah. You're leading up the pack here. So make it a good one. And seeing how you guys stole the tag team belt from Valkyrie and Rosie last week. Rosalita. Okay. I still think that was a screw job. That Valkyrie and Rosie got cheated.
I agree.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
I agree.
I guess I didn't pay Coach enough money to have me win.
Well, it was and the other thing he did, now I'm really suspect that you mentioned that, because there was one part in the fight where it glitched, and he let it glitch to prove that he doesn't rig it.
No, and I know he doesn't rig it. I know
he doesn't rig it, but let's pretend. And that's why
okay.
You lost, okay?
Right. Well, okay, no. Okay, no, not me. Okay, because I'm not donning the Valkyrie costume anymore, because Valkyrie's really back from Asgard.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I meant Valkyrie.
And she was not happy because she's down in Australia with Pansy and Prism, and imagine that unholy triumvirate. So, Jen, you're number 5.
My number 5 is Candy's Room.
Oh, I love that song.
Darkness on the Edge of Town. No, and we have a friend named Candy. My former roommate's mother's named Candy. And they're from Jersey, so.
That's a good song.
I had to put her in there.
How does that song go?
Oh, gosh. I can't sing it. No.
Okay,
no. You'll have to listen to it later.
Okay. I can't think how it goes either, Michelle, but
like any other Bruce Springsteen song, but a little more oomph to it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, Mr. Computer Operator, you're number 5, sir.
All right. Also off of Born in the USA, the aforementioned Glory Days. I just think that song is really funny. It's very self-effacing. And it's about, those people who peaked in high school and they never did anything with their lives after high school. That's what that song's about. Leaves you with nothing, mister, but boring stories of glory days. His glory days was being a baseball pitcher. as a high schooler. And after
yeah,
that, he
and
had some crap job. Nowhere after
and
that.
you know what? And you know what though? That's really sad to think, that when you're in high school, this is as best as your life is ever going to be. That's really sad, kind of.
Think about it like we can relate to that song. If you think
A
about
lot
it.
of people can, Michelle. Yeah, they can. Okay, Mark, you're number 5.
Yes, it is. Oh, Born in the USA.
There we go.
Okay, Michelle, another one from you.
We have which one are we on? Glory Days.
There we go. We're on the same wavelength.
Yes.
Okay, Michelle. Well, I hope that your life hasn't peaked.
I hope so too. Well, I think I'm plus I wasn't one of the people who high school wasn't the best. Hopefully better days coming. So.
Oh my God, because when I was in high school, I'm just saying because I don't like bragging about myself, but high school was almost kind of like my office where I went to work.
I was grateful to get out of high school and get into college.
Yeah.
Yeah, extended my adolescence a little bit. Then went into the workforce. Then came back to work for a college, and now I've basically been in college again in a different format for another 24 years.
Yeah.
We ran my high school, me and a couple of buddies.
Okay, Mr. LeClaire, another song from you.
Murder Incorporated.
That is probably, I'm not going to tell you where it's ranked on my list, but you haven't heard it yet. And that song was never released on an album either.
On a greatest hit CD.
Yes. Okay, but it was never released on an album.
Not on a studio album.
Want me to pick something else, or is that good?
No, that's
a good
perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect. Murder Incorporated. Okay, because I actually did a Twitter thing about how there's no drama on the Bimbo Barbarella music program, and if you cause drama, you will meet Murder Incorporated. Okay, so where are we? Number 5. My number 5 is a song that nobody has mentioned, and I don't know if a lot of people know it. A song called "Spare Parts."
Which album was that from?
I forget. Jen, I'll look that up. Spare Parts, but it is such a raunchy, rockabilly kind of a thing. It's spare parts and broken hearts.
It was off of Tunnel of Love.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, Miss Aaliyah. Ms. Leah Sugar Britches, you're number 4, dear. Okay, sweet Jessie. No, okay, Jessie. Nobody wants to look at Bergs. No time, no how. Miss Leah, your number 4 is Cadillac Ranch. Excellent choice, dear. Excellent choice. And do you know that the Cadillac Ranch is real?
Yes. Yeah.
There's a guy, I think it's in Oklahoma, where he has a bunch of Cadillacs buried in the ground. Looks almost like a Stonehenge kind of thing.
Yes, it is an art piece for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and like people travel just to this guy's farm just to look at a bunch of cars, stuck in the ground. And like I'm stupid enough that I would do it. Okay, Jen, you're number 4.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
car
there it is.
hinge.
There it is. Yeah, see, there it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen, you're number 4, dear.
My number 4 is Born in the USA.
Okay.
As is my number 4. So we
Good.
tag team that
Okay,
one. But
good. So then I
Nice
don't
one.
gonna ask you. That's good.
just put in the word ditto.
Oh, what'd you say? Write the word what? What?
Ditto.
Oh, I thought you said dumbbell. Sorry.
And pointed at me. What?
You don't want to say
No,
that. I say nothing.
No,
You trying to
I
get him in
pointed at,
trouble?
I pointed at your friend Prism.
Oh, Prism.
Okay, Mark Kropka, you're number 4.
You've been messing
Yes.
with Prism.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Roll around on the
Well,
floor.
Yeah, really. Have you got a carpet? Roll up in that.
Roll try around a little bit. You'll be all right.
Or you know what? Get some gasoline because gasoline will put out a fire.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, Michelle, and you should know that everything that I say is the truth. So, do you have another one, dear?
Okay. So, all right. I don't even know if Bruce Springsteen. Okay, if this is a song I'm thinking of, it's called "Walk Like a Man," but I'm thinking that it's not the thinking of. I don't think Bruce Springsteen actually sang it. So
I think he may have covered it, but obviously it's Frankie.
Walk like a
well-
man.
I will say Bruce Springsteen had a habit of naming stuff the same name as other songs that had already been out, but
yeah,
I don't think it's the Walk Like a Man.
Well, I forget the name of the artist that did that song.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay, so that's what we're going with. Walk like
it's
a
a
man.
Jersey
No,
artist.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's going on the official College of Rock Knowledge list.
Yeah, okay. And so that was also off the Tunnel of Love. And Tunnel of
Oh,
Love,
see?
I thought
See,
was
you're right.
done by someone else too. But no, he
The
he
Four
named the song
Seasons,
Tunnel
the
of
original,
Love,
yeah.
even though there was many songs called Tunnel of Love.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Very good. Okay, Michelle. So then you're smarter than you look. So that's good.
you should.
Yes. Yes, Leah. And the Pointer Sisters, did do that song, Fire. Yes. Okay, Mr. Chris LeClaire, your next choice.
4th of July, Asbury, I think it's called.
Right.
What is
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, because nobody's mentioned that song yet.
it? How do you say it? 4th of July,
Asbury Park.
Asbury
Asbury
Park.
Park.
Yeah.
And when I lived in New Jersey for those couple of years, I lived down in southern New Jersey called Bricktown. And I actually went to Asbury Park, and I actually went to the Stone Pony.
Oh, cool.
And
It really is all that? Yes. Oh, I didn't know that.
yes, it's a real place. And I had no idea who was playing, but the band that was playing was Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes.
Yeah, I got
Cool.
Neat.
And they were all in with like Bruce and Miami Steve Van Zandt. They were all because Miami Steve Van Zandt actually helped Southside Johnny start the Asbury Jukes. If you did not know that, but now you do. Okay, very good, very good. We're at our final 3 songs, ladies and gentlemen. Final 3 songs. Miss Leah Sugarbritches, your number 3 song.
While we're waiting for her, I did put some of the lyrics down for Walk Like a Man, and yes, it's totally different.
Okay.
Totally different song.
Miss Leah, Badlands. Okay, very good. Good choice. That's a fabulous song. And like I said, just showed again, it comes off of this album, which to me, there's some artists that have like 3 or 4 albums in a row that are classic. The Rolling Stones did it with Beggar's Banquet, Let It Bleed, Sticky Fingers, Exile on Main Street. Bruce did it with Born to Run, Darkness, and The River. Because those 3 albums together are just classics.
Mm-hmm.
Classics. Plain and simple, just classics. Classics. Okay, Jen, you're number 3.
My number 3 is E Street Shuffle from The Wild, the Innocent, and the E Street Shuffle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because Chris had that too, didn't he? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, much lower. He's not as funky as I am.
Oh, honey, trust me. I know how funky you be.
All right. Well, my number 3. I don't think anybody has this song on their list. It's a deep cut, but it's may be the best thing the E Street Band ever created musically and compositionally. It's a song off of The Wild, the Innocent, and E Street Shuffles called Kitty's Back. It's an amazing cut. You've got to hear that song.
I know the song.
It's got a great bluesy opening. And from minute 240 to minute 310, the song sounds just like an Allman Brothers song. And then from minute 350, 335 to 408, it sounds just like an Emerson, Lake and Palmer song. And it has Clarence Clemens' great sax work in it. It's got good lyrics in it too. It's
I'm
just
gonna have to listen to that song again. I'm gonna have to listen to that song again.
Yeah, it's a longer cut. It's just a great song. It has its movements to it. It's up tempo. Got a reference to Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
That's a yeah. It made it all the way up to my number 3 because it was such a solid cut for me.
Yes, and I do remember that song. Okay. Mark Kropka, you're number 3, sir.
For my number 3, I've chosen The River.
Very good.
We went down by the river, and under the river we ride. I got a job working construction at the Jonestown Company. But lately, it's been real bad on the account of the economy. And that's all I know. So.
Yeah, good vibrato.
Okay. Michelle, do you have another one, dear?
No Surrender.
Yes, nobody's mentioned that. That's a good song. And what does that come from, Michelle? Do you know?
But I could probably Eric.
Actually, the historian. Okay, let the historian do her job.
I'm sorry, what was it again?
It's called No Surrender. I do know what it's from, but I'm not going to say.
It is from Born in the USA.
Yes, and see, now that's another, and, Michelle, you'll see, the one thing that I like to do on these shows is we all get like some deeper cuts, just not the hits that everybody freaking knows, because everybody's tired of hearing the same stuff. That's why, and that was a good choice because, nobody knows that song anymore. No, sir.
Really?
That was good. Very good. Very good. Good, 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 good. You did very well. Okay, Chris LeClaire, your next one.
My next song comes from the movie soundtrack called The Wrestler.
And what's the name of the song?
Wrestler.
Never heard it. Have you heard it, Bimbo?
Yeah.
No.
Never heard of it? Wow.
So The Wrestler is off working on a Dream album that was released in 2009. And actually working on a Dream, the song did win a Grammy.
And the movie is fabulous. It's about a wrestler, and it's very good.
Well, gee, you'd think you could tell that from the name of the movie.
Trying to think who's
It's
famous.
not going to be about a guy who collects insects.
A bus driver.
Entomologist.
Bus driver, right? Okay. Jen, just entertain the crowd for a second because I got to go to the potty.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So say something smart.
Keep us
Something
entertained,
smart.
Jen.
Let me entertain you.
It's from the 2000. It's from the 2008 movie, and Mickey Rourke was in it.
That's
Was
right.
he?
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing, really.
Randy
It
the
was a
Ram.
good
I think that was the
movie.
name
The
of
movie
his
was
character.
And it won a Grammy too. It was Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a good movie.
The song did not, I don't think the song won a Grammy.
But it's,
Hi, Leah.
Now, it did make the charts. It made number 20 on the U.S. charts, bubbling under Hot 100. Made 93 on the UK singles. And on the Canadian Hot 100, it
Okay,
made
and the
63.
wrestler, was that the movie that Mickey Rourke was in?
Yes.
Absolutely, you got her.
Oh, yes. Okay, so then I have seen it. I have seen it. Yeah. And you know what, Mickey Rourke, I love him as an actor. Completely, totally off topic. When he was in Iron Man 2, he played the guy Whiplash with like the electric things, and he was snapping them, and he cut Tony Stark's car in half. I mean, he's a good actor because he's really cheesy, and he knows it, and he plays up to his own cheesiness. That's why I love him as an actor. Okay, so what are we at? Number 3?
Yeah, you're number 3.
No, number 4.
Oh, number 4.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, number 4, right?
Well, I think I did my number 3. So we're up to your number.
I've done my
Okay.
3.
I think we're up to your number 3, Bimbo.
Oh.
Yeah, you're number
okay.
3, Bimbo.
Okay, because I didn't give my number 4. Ugh.
Oh, give us both then.
Yeah.
Because who goes
Okay,
after
my
me?
number 4 comes from
Bimbo goes after me.
this album, which is, like I said, one of my favorite albums, but this is my favorite song on this entire album. It's called Adam Raised the Cain.
Yeah.
Damn good song.
You know,
What?
Adam
Yeah.
Raised
That's
Cain.
Kill live, especially the '86, the live album he did from '86 to '85, I think it was.
Yeah.
yeah, that almost made my list. It was different. It was a different sound than the rest of
Right.
a lot of his stuff.
Okay.
It was a lot more
1975.
metally.
Yeah, and so my number 3 is, as Mr. Leclerc mentioned, Murder Incorporated.
The live album,
Okay, so we are
1975,
our final.
75 to
So we
1985 is a
are at
live
our
album.
final. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
at our
that album.
final 2. Ms. Leah, Chris, quiet.
We only do studio albums on the show, Chris.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
With the studio cut.
My bad.
Okay, number 2, Ms. Leah Sugar Britches. You're up, dear. Oh, hello, Mark. Nice to see you. Oh, Zombie Queen is here. Oh, I didn't even see you, Zombie. Oh, nice for you to come in. Thank you. Hungry Hearts. Okay. Very excellent choice. Jen, you're number 2.
My number 2 is I'm on Fire. Because I actually won high school talent contest singing that song.
Was that Elmer J. Bud doing "I'm on Fire"?
Yeah.
Okay, you won. Okay, you won a talent show singing "I'm on Fire" like that.
Well, I didn't do the Porky Pig version.
Oh, okay.
I did the regular version, but I got a band together.
I was going to say, what kind of school did you go to if you won singing it like that?
Yeah, no. In fact, I was a harmonizer, backup singer. I was not the lead. I got an awesome lead singer for it.
Okay, Mr. Computer Operator, you're number 2, sir.
Yes. From Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. The first cut, Blinded by the Light. A great song. He wrote the song using a rhyming dictionary, and just to kind of as a creative tool. Bad Man, drummers, bummers, Indian in the summer with a teenage diplomat. Just great sort of.
Oh, it is. It is very lyrical, which I love.
Right. And it was basically about his high school experience.
Right. He's growing up and well, it always struck me as a coming of age song. Mm-hmm. About somebody going from, going into manhood basically. So it's just a great song, and I love Manfred Mann's cover of it too. I heard Manfred Mann's version before I heard Bruce Springsteen's, but they're both great in their own way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so did I. Okay, Mark, you're number 2.
A great song that I absolutely adore when I heard it, and it was also covered by the band after Robbie Robertson left. It's a song called Atlantic City.
Right.
Oh, yeah, now that's a very Stark. That's from Nebraska, right?
Not sure.
I think it was earlier than that.
It's from Nebraska, and I hate that album. I don't like nothing on that album.
Well, because it's acoustic, it's stark, it's
very slow. There's just not very upbeat. I don't care for it, but
the first song is about a serial killer in the 1950s. So it's very dark. I mean, some of the cuts later got remixed. I think it was an effort called Electric Nebraska. The E Street Band did kind of redo some of the songs. I don't know that they were ever released. They may be released on some live albums, but the album probably would have been much better if they spent another 6 months working on it with the E Street Band and kind of fleshing it out. But it did kind of have a personal, intense feel with the acoustic. I was trying to plow through his discography. I couldn't get through The Legend of Tom Joad because it was another acoustic album, and I was kind of losing steam.
Oh, Chris, but have you ever heard Tom Joad done Electric? It's a completely different song. It's completely different. It kicks. It's really good electric, and so I was like in the same vein like you. I says, why didn't they just do this? because it could have been a hit.
Well, as great as Bruce Springsteen is as a singer-songwriter, the E Street Band added a lot to his music. It gave it the melodies and choruses and bridges with the solos and the sax work from Clarence. He needed the E Street Band to flesh out
Oh yeah.
his sound.
Yeah. Okay, so Michelle, we have two left, and you have two more songs in you, don't you?
Not get two more songs done in time.
Just pick something. Oh, just pick a greatest hit song. That's fine. Just say something.
I'll see. Let's see what we have here. How about we'll go with Wrecking Ball. That sounds like a good song.
Yes, that's a good song. That's a very good song. And that's from an album that is sort of recent, but nobody knows.
Yeah.
Wrecking Ball is a very, very good song. Watch it on YouTube. It kills, it cranks.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Wrecking Ball, very good choice. Oh, Jen, and please have your love slaves, stop calling when we're doing a show.
I'm trying. Well, it's my former roommate, and I texted him saying that we were doing the show, and I was going to try and tell his story.
Oh, I thought it was a love slave.
Yeah, well, he wishes.
I thought it was crystal clear.
It's that time when I lived with 5 guys. It's one of those guys.
Back in the commune.
Yeah, really. Okay.
Wait, were you the 5th guy?
Probably. I was the one at the end of the train.
Yeah, you were the 5th guy that finally moved in. Yeah. Before we got married. He moved in like a month before we got married.
And so you were the one at the end of the circle jerk, right?
Circle jerk.
No, you know what we called each other? We called each other
Chris.
jackass.
Yes.
Chris, and so your next song, Chris.
We're up to my number one song on the list.
No.
Oh, the other
Chris
Chris
McClure.
My next song is from the album Born to Run, 10th Avenue Freeze Out.
All right, good.
Great cut.
That's a good choice. And I don't even need to look at my list because my number 2 is The River. And like I said, that album or CD you can just put on when you're driving down to Tampa, and
You okay? Your feet are swollen.
and you don't need to worry about turning any songs off. So, Ms. Leah Sugarbritches, you will lead us off with your final number 1 Bruce Springsteen song. Ms. Leah Sugarbritches, you're number 1, dear. The River. Solid choice. And probably because of the same reasons that everybody else has said, it's just such a beautiful song. And it's actually, I think that lyrically, it's almost kind of haunting. Because he talks about, the misery that he's going through. But the song is a little bit up tempo. It's not, crazy rock and rolly, but So, okay, Jen, you're number one.
My number one is Rosalita, because I can dance to it. It has that little, Spanish vibe going.
Well, it doesn't have like the samba drums, like bump 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 doo doo bump 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 doo doo.
I never heard that in Mexico.
Please allow me to introduce myself. Okay, Chris, COO,
All right.
you're number one, sir.
Had to give a top nod to the title track off of Born to Run. It's an anthemic song. I had to give the top nod to Born to Run. It is great, Song about needing to get the hell out of New Jersey. Sprung from cages on Highway 9, cold fuel injected, heading on down the line. It's just
Well, I know that I lived in New Jersey for 2 years, and trust me, I did not mind leaving.
Southern New Jersey is fairly pretty. There's two kinds of New Jersey. There's the New Jersey that's in the South that really is the Garden State. And then there's that industrial armpit that's within 75 miles of Manhattan. Elizabeth, Patterson, it's rough.
And oh my God, and you go up into like northern New Jersey and you can smell like the oil refineries. It's just miserable. At least New York City has a little bit of charm. North New Jersey is just dark.
Fun fact too, that New Jersey is one of the leading states in sort of food science. And so they do a lot of food manufacture there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, because like down South Jersey is like Salem, Cumberland County. They have a lot of farms and stuff down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is called the Garden State.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't because there's a lot of. It ain't because there's none of those. And what were those little weird shaped things that you grew?
Which time?
What part of
the butternut squash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were good. We did well on those.
They taste like sweet potatoes. They're crazy.
They're very sugary. They were good.
I
they were
love
yummy.
Insane.
Oh, what, Michelle?
I love butternut squash.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you'd love this stuff.
This was like the sweetest butternut squash we'd ever had.
Yeah.
It was really...
It needed no butter, nothing on it. It was amazing.
I mean, because what I would do with a butternut squash is just look at it and draw like a face on it and make them, like little cartoon characters and make them dance around and do like a little puppet show.
A fresh garden grown butternut squash would be pretty good, though. Be better than what you get out of the grocery store for sure.
Wow.
So are you ready for my roommate story, or are you going to do your number one?
We'll wait
we still haven't done Mark's number one.
All right.
We'll wait till we're all done.
All right.
So, Mark, you're number one.
So for my number one,
It's a good number one.
Yeah, come on, make it worthwhile for our waiting.
Bad boys.
okay,
It
Thunder
better not
Road.
stop.
Thunder
There you
Road.
go.
Thunder Road.
The great cutoff, Born to Run.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we're up to Moments with Michelle. What is your number one Bruce Springsteen song?
Okay, so because I just made up, so we're gonna go with we're gonna go with Bad Boys. I don't know. We'll Out in the Streets, that I'll have to look up later.
Out in the Streets?
How does it go? I'm looking.
Out in the Streets is kind of a slow song.
Is it?
I'm not even sure which album that's from.
Hold on. Out in the Street.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen. It's off the River album.
And here it's on disc 1, track number 7. I mean, it's a very, very, very pretty song. Very pretty. So you want to use that as your number 1?
Yeah, we're gonna use it as number 1.
All right. Good job. Good job.
Your number 1. As soon as I look it up.
It says the lyrics are reminiscent of the girl party theme and also evoke empathy for the blue-collar working class. However, there's a sense of freedom in the chorus when the protagonist of the song leaves work and walks out on the street. Out in the street. Yes.
Okay, Miss Hopkins, I hope that you're having a good time. Hello, Don Purvis. Leah says it's melancholy.
Don
Purvis. Yes, Leah. Out in the Streets is a very melancholy song. Okay, we are up to Chris LeClaire. You're number 1.
My number 1 song is from the album that really pushed him to superstardom, and it came out in 1975 and was from the album Born to Run. That's my song.
What's the name of the song? What's the name of the song?
Born to Run.
Okay, yeah, that's the album, but what's the name of the song?
Born to Run.
Yeah, I know the name of the album. What song on Born to Run?
Who's on first?
Born to Run. The song is Born to Run.
No, that's the album name. No, that's the album name. What's the song that you like as number 1?
Born to Run from the album Born to Run.
Huh?
See? Born to Run, the song Born to Run.
Yeah, okay, that's the album cover.
That's
He's repeating himself.
That's my number 1 song. Born to Run.
Is the name of the song.
You can't have an album as a number 1 song.
My number 1 song is Born to Run. Is that better?
I'm still not getting what you're trying to say.
Do you have a brick? Do you have a brick, Chris? Maybe hit her with a brick.
It's the name of the album, but the song is Born to Run is my favorite number 1 song.
Well, you still can't have an album as number 1, but that's fine.
Okay, but I was just putting it all in there. I wasn't, I should have said Born to Run, but anyway. But that's the album. But that's the album that really pushed him to superstardom.
Oh, absolutely.
I still don't understand what your response is, but that's fine.
But it didn't win any awards. That's what gets me.
It didn't. My number 1 song, and this is the final song on the Bimbo Barbarella, Bruce Springsteen College of Knowledge show. We were honored to have, of course, Mr. Mark Kropka, Chris LeClaire, Jen and Chris, and Miss Michelle from upstate New York. We don't know where Addie Pakal is.
She's counting squirrel tails.
I don't know, but like the stream last night ended like 5 hours, and she
5.5 hours. 5.5 hours stream.
And she was still there, and I was dead dog ass tired. I didn't wake up until like 9 o'clock this morning.
Do you like Billy Joel?
No,
he's terrible.
Okay.
Terrible piano player. Fumbles all over the place.
Are you just joking?
I like Billy Joel. He's got some good songs.
No, and like he has big feet too. So
he's got some excellent songs. Actually, he wrote some pretty good music over the years.
Yeah.
Exactly. How could you say that about him?
Well, people have different opinions.
Right. Everybody has different tastes. I guess it's all good.
That's what it is.
So what's your number 1 song?
My number 1 song is
after much anticipation.
If you follow my Twitter, you probably could have guessed it. It is Downbound Train.
Downbound.
Yes, I do recall that.
And this song has a lot of personal things to me because just a situation that I was going through at the time with somebody who was married, and uh, you know when you want to do it, but you know that it's just not right. You know that nobody would benefit from a situation like that.
But anyway, you guys have a great night. Thanks for letting me be on your show tonight.
Yes, Chris. Okay, Chris. Oh, Chris, and you were actually and, okay. You were good tonight. You were well behaved.
Good
And you
contribution.
didn't annoy me, so that was good.
Good deep cuts.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
good picks, Chris, and thanks for turning that volume down.
Absolutely, no problem. Good night.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
See ya.
So,
Bye,
Good night.
so my former roommate, who's on here, Don Purvis is my old roommate, my fourth slave. Chris, I guess, would be my fifth. So Don, when he was living in Memphis, his mom and her sisters got ticket to see Bruce Springsteen, and they left him at home. He was obviously mad, pouty, had a babysitter, was giving her a hard time, just down and out about the whole thing because he really wanted to go to the concert. And all of a sudden this is Memphis again. So all of a sudden there's a knock on the door. The babysitter's like, go answer it. And he goes and answers it. It's Bruce Springsteen standing at his door. And he slammed the door. And the babysitter was like, what'd you do that for? Am I telling it right, Don? Tell me if I'm missing anything in the chat there. And
So why did Bruce Springsteen show up at the house?
well, it turned out his babysitter went to high school with Bruce Springsteen. And so he came by to visit a friend before the concert.
Okay, you know somebody who has Bruce Springsteen just knocking on your door, and I have people trying to sell me, like the Watchtower magazine.
Yeah, that was Don Purvis. He's in the chat. Say hi again, Don. He's joining us from Montana.
And then Miss Hopkins says, "Wow, that sounds like a sitcom."
Yes, he came in and hung out for like a half hour before he had to go back and do the show. Crazy.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah. Did I do it right, Don? Shake your head once for yes and twice for no.
Okay, yeah, Michelle. Okay, so want to give you guys some updates on coming up College of Rock Knowledge. In 2 weeks, we're going to do another show, so we have to figure out who we're going to do. And then we won't do a show until October 21st, which will be a Halloween show. And then after that, we won't do a show until after election time, because I got kind of like promoted in like my county job.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Well, because believe it or not, I was the only one there who is honest and trustworthy and told the truth all the time. Imagine that.
No good deed goes left unpunished.
That's right.
Yeah, especially when you lie. No, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work like some of the places where they have like the early voting, because they're paying $15 an hour, but they can't find enough people to want to do this. It's not that hard. It's not.
Yeah, it's really hard these days. It's really hard these days.
Well, with inflation and wage inflation and low unemployment, it's hard to fill those jobs, even at 15 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Well, it'd be great if for community service people had to do this, maybe.
Yeah,
Like they're
and
inmates in a prison, or
Prisoners,
If
yeah.
we're on
Good
probation and
idea.
need to do community service, let them do voting stuff.
well, hopefully you'll have conscientious, law-abiding citizens to fill those roles at a polling booth. Usually,
well, yeah, and that's what I said, because you want somebody like me who is honest and trustworthy and
and you're
always
the
follow.
youngest person there by about 10 to 15 years, right? All the other poll workers are about 85, 90,
No,
95.
no, they're all about my age. Oh, they're
Okay.
all. Um, oh, but it was
In
funny.
Georgia, they're old.
Yeah. Okay, but it was funny. But it was funny, and and most people know how old I am, and I don't care telling people, that I'm 61. And so they were saying, "Oh, oh, what kind of music do you like?" And I says, "Well, I like the Rolling Stones. I like Kiss. I like AC/DC. I like Marilyn Manson." And she says, "I never heard of those bands." And she had to be my age. And I says, "Well, who do you like?" She says, "Oh, I love Patsy Cline. I love oh, like the Statler brothers." And she just said, "Oh my God, how can we be the same age?"
It's funny. Patsy Cline's good in small doses. Statler Brothers, not so much.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh yes, because let's see, it's time to show your bimbo picture again, isn't it?
What bimbo picture?
Your bimbo picture. You know, the one from this week.
The
Oh,
tattoo?
yeah. Oh, okay, but I don't know how to do it.
I'll do it.
You know,
We've got people in the chat that haven't been in before, so.
oh, okay. Well, there's the tattoo that I got today, and if you don't know, that band there, don't bother coming up.
I know him a lot better than I did 2 weeks ago. That's for certain.
Okay, because I did make a little movie today about me getting tattooed.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to my channel, oh, that one, yeah, Bimbo, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, see, because I am so popular that Mexico actually named a bread company after me.
That's right.
It's outstanding.
That's
So I
right.
got that going for me.
Yes.
There's a Bimbo factory on Panthersville Road across sort of catty corner from where I work.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
Like Jen was telling me, yeah.
I smell bread from there time to time. It's pretty cool. All the prevailing winds.
And like it was so funny because Al had never heard of the Bimbo Bread Company, and I says, "Al, oh my God, we'll pull up behind that truck," and he says, "That truck says Bimbo on it," and I said, "Yeah," and he says, "Why does the truck say Bimbo?" I said, "Oh, because that's one of the companies that I own," and he says, "You do not." And you know what? And it sounds mean, but sometimes it's so much fun just to mess with Al because with his dementia, he's like real easy to trick.
Well, it's good that he still has a sense of humor. That's something to be grateful for, that he still laughs at things. He laughs at himself. He laughs at you. He laughs at other things. So it's a precious thing to still have a sense of humor as you soldier on through that condition. It's
right.
hard.
And so, what you drinking there, Michelle? Michelle, what you drinking?
Club soda.
Club soda.
Club soda.
No vodka in there.
Did I put some? Yeah, I probably should. I have some
Yeah,
Grey
let's
Goose.
give a shout out here.
Oh,
Here we
nice.
go. This is very, very tasty stuff. Excellent
looks
price.
It looks good.
It's like, I love the bottle design. I love the label. And you can buy a 1. Where the bottle shop near where I live, it's, I think it's like $21.99 for a 1.75 liter. It tastes a lot better than the bottom shelf whiskey. So it's great stuff. Good value pickup.
And you know what I'm drinking? It's not liquor, believe it or not. No, it's not, believe it or not. It is Jarritos pineapple soda.
That's my favorite flavor. I
Oh,
like the
sugar bomb.
pina.
Yummy.
The pina is the best.
But I also have a little
There we go.
Ah,
99.
mixed in with it.
The active ingredient.
Was that
Yeah.
99 liqueur?
the medicine.
Yeah, and you know what? These things are so good because they're $1.
Yeah.
They're cheap. They're $1.
You fit in the lunchbox.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh my God, you can stick it in your. Well, I mean, Mark, you could stick it in like that. Oh, you could stick it in like your pants in like the fronts and say, hey girls, you want to make 99 cents? No, I shouldn't say that because I know that I know that you are happily in a relationship.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, these things. Oh,
Bottle opener.
yeah. No, they're not twist opens.
Yeah, you got it. That's what door jams are for. So, Michelle, did you put extensions in today?
Yes. I've been.
They look
putting
good.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
thought so. I wasn't sure because I know you had mentioned that I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to say anything.
No,
Yeah, but it
it's
looks
okay.
fabulous. It looks fabulous. You did a great
I'm kind of
job.
amazed that one can glue hair to hair and it just looks like hair. And I guess there's an art and a science to it, but
They're
It's-
clips, aren't they?
These ones are clips. Yes, these
Okay.
ones are clips. Pretty easy. Like, because I'll be honest with you. I really don't have the patience to grow my hair out, and then I just get sick of it, and I just end up chopping it off, and then I'm like, I feel like some long hair today, so it's one.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
That's
Well, they
why
match
still
your
don't
hair
understand-
well.
Yeah, thank you. A lot
That's
I'm
why
white.
sometimes you'll see me wearing like in my like in like my bimbo wig. I'll wear that like every once in a while just to take pictures, just because it looks
Well,
different.
my grandmother, she had wigs growing up, and I don't know. And then I always got picked on for it, especially at work and everything. You always get comment. Trust me, and it is what it is.
So, what are we going to do for the next show in 2 weeks? Which band or
I don't
artist?
know. Chris, Jen, Michelle, Mark, any ideas on what kind of show you want to do in 2 weeks? Okay, yeah, Michelle. Okay, because Michelle, because my College of Rock knowledge shows are every 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
We meet.
And unless they're not. But usually it's every 2 weeks.
One of the bands you mentioned that of the bands that you just mentioned recently was AC/DC. That was like my first band that I learned about, was fascinated by and interested in. I don't know if everyone else is a big fan of AC/DC, but
and I am.
I could do AC/DC.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a solid. I mean, great. They had a sound, and they stuck with it for 30 years.
And they're still doing it, and it still sounds good.
Right.
And they packed stadiums.
Oh, yeah.
And the people go nuts for them.
Yeah, Michelle, do you think that you would want to participate in an AC/DC show?
I could. I'd have to look up all of their songs, but I really one of the.
Well, they've got like 24 albums.
You've heard more of their songs than you think you have.
No.
I mean, they're part of the audio unconscious of the world.
Yeah, because like Bruce Springsteen, I started writing them down. I was like, holy cow, I know this many songs. Like I said last night, they all sound the same. So I didn't realize I knew so many Bruce Springsteen songs.
I mean, because speaking of Bruce, I have some ones that I had written down. That's if I would have done a list of 25, these would have been on there. And here's just some of them. Cadillac Ranch, Ties That Bind, Pink Cadillac, Point Blank, sorry, Badlands, My Lucky Day, and that's from one of his newer albums. We Take Care of Our Own, and that's from the Wrecking Ball album. Harry's Place, from the album called High Hopes. And The Ghost of Tom Joad, the electric version. Song called Lonesome Day. And there is a song that he performs called Roulette. And he's only done it live. Because it was supposed to be on the river, but they just had too many songs, so they left this song, Roulette, off, and he never put it on an album.
Interesting.
Wow.
It's
never
really
released it as a single either?
No. And it's really, really good. And you're wondering, and like some of the other schlock that he has, why didn't he put Roulette in there?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Miss
Pretty
Hopkins, good. Yes, and yes, Miss Hopkins, I hope everybody was entertained. I'm sure that Miss Leah Sugar Britches, the cheerleader monkey for Sweet Jessie, was entertained, and she had a good list of her 5. Leah's 5 were Rosalita, Cadillac Ranch, Badlands, Hungry Heart in the River. Michelle's songs were Born in the USA, Human Touch, Dancing in the Dark, My Hometown, Glory Days, Spirit in the Night, Brilliant Disguise, Rosalita, Blinded by the Light, Glory Days, Walk Like a Man, No Surrender, Wrecking Ball, and Out in the Street. And you told me that you couldn't do it. Last night you said, I don't know if I can do it. You did fine.
You did great, Michelle.
Yeah.
I like Leah's picks too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. And as usual, Mark Kropka's picks, were all stupid and wrong, but that's fine.
Hey.
Stop it. I mean,
well, Mark, how many Bruce Springsteen songs have you performed? I mean, have you played any of those songs live with your bands?
Just in the shower.
Okay.
None of them. I haven't played in a band that's done a Bruce Springsteen song. I've done Thunder Road. I started doing it after I heard it. I learned it this week.
Okay.
And and Atlantic City. I did on my. I put it on my channel years ago, about 2 years ago. So Atlantic City's there too.
Cool.
Yeah. So
how about AC/DC? Have you ever? Of course, the piano wouldn't lend itself to that so much, but
I'll play organ too, though. So yeah, we rip through AC/DC stuff just for the hell of it. When we want to rock out, when we do Sabbath or AC/DC, and just everybody let's go,
That's awesome. Yeah,
it is.
Oh, okay, Chris. Well, Chris, they're not even sure if the storm is going to hit Tampa. You know, they don't know. It's still too far out. But thank
Yeah,
you
it's too
anyway.
early to tell, but it's not looking good.
Matt, and I'm glad that you were entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mark,
because
when's Scott going into studio?
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Everybody's suffering allergies.
Man.
So
No,
when are
that-
you going into the studio, Mark?
October 15th.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good.
Excellent.
What kind of songs are you going to cut?
Ontario. Yep.
oh yeah, because Chris asked, what kind of songs were you going to cut?
On October 15th,
Yeah,
Yeah.
covers.
covers.
This is the latest project that I put together with some like-minded human beings. Really good players this time. Like my cream of the crop are from around my neighborhood and my reach, and it's a really good band. And we were in the studio on September something. I forget the exact date, and it turned out really well for a first time. We had some rough recordings, nothing I put on YouTube yet, but we're toning it down. We're adding some songs, and we're going to record them up on the 15th of October, and then I'm
Oh,
hoping
great.
to have stuff for YouTube
Good.
channel.
Good.
Do you record live to tape, or do you do each person do their individual tracks?
It's all live to tape.
Wow, yeah, old school.
Go in,
It's
just go
awesome.
at it. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So then you wouldn't want my sorry dumbass, doing have a cigar, would you?
Why not? The more the merrier. For both.
I would love for Bimbo to find a band off Fiverr and go into the studio and record her stuff. I would love it.
Well, I mean, because and I honestly intentionally tried to make my stuff like silly and entertaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, because who else would do the Hucklebuck?
Right.
Who else would do Dirty Diana when I say the word no 300 times?
My hands are in my pants until my baby calls.
My
Oh,
hands
yeah,
are in
don't
my
forget
pants
about
because
that.
you're ringing my phone. My hand is in my pants until my baby calls. I'm getting tired of being alone. I love to rub her ankles and I love to rub her thighs. I love to rub her lips and I love to rub her eyes. I love to rub her nose and I love to, I forget now. But
You just love her. It's a rubber
Well,
lover.
it's a remix in the waiting. You just have to get the right DJ to mix in
That's
the.
on YouTube. Yeah.
no, like I said, and like a lot of people don't think that this is a real CD. It is a real CD because you can see the back on my songs. And what's the number one song there, Jen? What leads off?
I don't know.
It's
It's
back-
blurry and it's backwards
Yeah.
because you gotta fix your camera thing.
I do the mirror.
whatever. Okay. It's my hand is in my pants until my baby calls.
Oh, all right. Where's Spread 'em on there?
Spread 'em is song number 2.
All right.
And then do you remember the song that it did called Spare Change?
Yes.
And then of course there's the Valkyrie cycle, there's the Happy Bunny. Remember the Happy Hoppy Bunny that I played on the keyboard? The Happy Hoppy Bunny.
Yes.
And then there's Dirty Diana and then Three Gentlemen Kings.
Yeah.
This is see.
Yes.
See, and
Now,
and I'm not kidding, it's a real CD.
you're going to be working on a whiskey song for Old Humble, right?
Yes. Yeah, because my friend David, who I bowl with,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a video that I posted Um, the song was one that I wrote especially for that, was called "I'm Happy in Hell," and he's coming over Sunday. And now that I'm actually um, I can play, the sixth string a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to do that or I'm going to go to bass or whatever, but we'll see.
Cool.
Great.
Is the Dead Bunny song on it? Yes. Oh, yes, it is, Leah. Yes. Oh, no, it is not the Dead Bunny song. It's called the Happy Bunny. The happy hoppy bunnies jumping all around. The happy hoppy bunnies are coming to your town. Watch out for them with the razor teeth and claws. The Happy Bunny, yeah,
Yep.
by Blue Zebra Band. God. And you know what? I tried to be normal, but
We can tell.
but that only lasted for like 35 minutes.
Nobody would like you normal.
And that was a failed experiment.
You will not
Quite
ever
the
be
burden.
normal.
Huh?
You will never be accused of being normal, Bimbo.
Never.
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Kropka. And that is a wonderful compliment. Thank you very much.
It is meant as one.
All right, so we're going to work on AC/DC.
Yeah.
2 weeks from
Okay,
now.
yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so and we'll do 15 because I could come up with because I can come up with 30 right now as we're talking.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
So 15 songs, AC/DC, October the 7th. Cool, 8 p.m.
Mark,
And
you're
so it is written.
Yes,
and
I
so
will.
it is done. And Michelle, and are you gonna try to participate in the AC/DC show in 2 weeks?
Yes, I will be there. I just put it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Because everybody likes, seeing somebody pretty up on the, channel, because they got to look at like me and Jen.
Yeah, and Mark and Chris and
Yeah,
and
yeah. It's over. Thank you,
oh,
guys.
and to Mr. Scully,
Scully here.
Mr. Scully just showed up. Hello, my good friend.
Hello, Scully.
Scully.
And I've said this before, and I mean this with the deepest respect and compliments. I don't know. I think he might be more fucked up than me. No, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
No, he's very interesting.
And again, if anybody is watching, let me show you his first novel called Dutch Coffee Shop. You can go in his channel, Jen, and can you drop his channel?
Yes, I will.
I'm still waiting to read it there, Mr. J. Still waiting to read it.
I told him I'm going to dig into the Dirty South, episode 1, chapter 1.
Oh,
once it gets cold and raining.
Oh, and you know what I got today in the mail? Because I had to order them from Amazon, because I was going to buy them when I was down at Moffitt's, at like the good music store that I go to, but they don't open until 11, and my appointments got done at like 10, So I wasn't going to sit around Moffat for an hour, wait for this. But this band here is a band called the Drive-By Truckers. And they are from Athens, GA.
There you go.
They play at the 40 Watt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The grid is closing.
Oh, shucks. The Grit, a famous Athens restaurant. But
The Grit.
Yeah, it's been around 30 years. It was pretty famous for their vegetarian selections, and they would have world cuisine, but vegetarian versions that were amazing.
I mean, because I love to bite into cow. But I have no problem eating a good vegetarian meal.
Oh, theirs were
I have no
amazing.
problem.
Yeah.
And here's another CD that I got. His name is Jorn, and he is a Norwegian power metal singer
Yeah.
who's very operatic, and he played with a band called Master Plan. He sings a lot with Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Jorn, and this is his new one.
cool.
Yeah, and like these came in the mail today because I got like a free thing in the mail, and of course, you have to remember to cancel it because I get like Prime free for a month.
Mm-hmm.
So no, but I got it written down on my calendar that I got to cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna order as much as shit as I can while delivery's free.
Oh yeah.
Because I also got some cute pink sneakers.
Going with the Converse.
Oh, those are
Old
awesome.
school.
Those are
Yeah.
awesome. See, I love those.
You
but
can't
I
be a
can't
punk
wear
fan
them.
without having some Converse sneakers.
And yes, these are Converse. Yes, they are.
Those
Yes,
are
they are.
cute.
It says right back here on the back, Converse. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wear them because they're too flat.
They're very, very flat. I finally gave up my pair of Converse for the same reason.
I mean, yeah, because I can't wear flats for too long either. But I don't know. They were pink, and they were hot, and they were cheap.
There you go.
Just like you.
So, hey, what? Oh, pink, hot, and
Hot
cheap.
and- yeah.
I love it.
Thank you again for that compliment. Oh, this is a night of compliments. I love that.
You keep getting these backhanded compliments.
And
Wow.
Christopher Clare says, do I know a band called Tiger Tails? Yes, I do, Crystal Clare. I know Tiger Tails. They're rather obscure, but yes, Chris, I am the dean of the College of Knowledge. I have over 3,500 CDs, and those two people up there in the corner, they have seen all of my CDs, and they said, and like it's funny because I have them in no alphabetical order, and so Jen says, "How do you know where stuff is?" And I says, "I don't know. I just do.
It's crazy.
Our CD collection got stolen during a burglary in 2009. I don't think we bought a CD since. It just
No, but I know
found a
that you have
couple.
a CD. I know you have a CD
right.
because
You
I
gave us
sent.
one. You did.
How long have
have
you
you
guys been together for, Chris and Jen?
And have you listened to it yet?
No,
you haven't even listened to it yet.
No.
24 years and change.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, our 25th is coming in May.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good because I will be dead by then, so I can come up and visit you for a while.
You won't be dead.
Oh, joke's on you. Al's going to outlive all of us.
Probably. 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 And you'll just do it out of spite.
It's never know when the day comes. Some things
Oh, I
must be
know.
left
I
to
know.
providence.
I know. And because like I said, because I just went to Moffat and really don't like talking about stuff, but but I do have more cancer, blood cancer. So they have to watch it like every 2 weeks. I've got to go down to Tampa now, because like with blood cancer, even though it flows in the blood, it can just stop anywhere and latch onto something.
Mhm.
So that's what they want to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, by nature, it circulates through your body. So
Yeah.
Right.
the
Well-
propensity to spread is there.
You're lucky to have one of the best cancer hospitals down there. So
Yeah. And like it's great because they know me because oh my god they all know me because the girls at the because there's a Starbucks in there and they say, hey, how you doing? Hey, you want your regular? And I said, yeah. And they know what kind of coffee I get.
Good.
you're one of their best customers. Unfortunately.
Well,
well,
I don't. Well, what? Oh, what, Michelle?
Probably all the alcohol, some of the cancer.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm their best customer. I'm probably one of the most obnoxious. So
Well, I
that
don't know
helps.
if I want to say best customer. Because that's, you're a long-term customer that has better things to do, actually.
Right.
That's
And
a better way of putting it.
Well, they've treated you for a
What is
variety.
your What is your
what, Michelle?
go-to coffee? What is your go-to coffee at Starbucks?
Mocha cappuccino,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
got to be hot. It's got to be hot. Hot mocha cappuccino with no whipped cream because I'll just spill the whipped cream all over me. So I don't need whipped cream.
So, because I'm weird and I like looking odd stuff up, I looked up the longest Starbucks order,
Okay.
the longest Starbucks order ever. And it's pretty long.
Just read the first 10 of them.
Yes. Yes, Chris, I know. And you told me that before. I am still sorry to hear that.
Let's see.
I mean, because I know people that have died from cancer at like 30. So,
Oh yeah.
and I'm 61. I'm insane. I'm an alcoholic, but I'm still going. So,
Going good.
Yeah.
Just a flesh wound.
That's right.
get up, you pansy.
I'll bite your legs off.
Oh, running away, are you? Oh, you got no bloody arms and legs. Oh, running away, are you?
Yeah, so I'll kind of show. I don't think this is the original example, but each one of those lines is an item
Wow.
in an order.
I actually worked 2 months.
How long
That's
did you work in a
crazy.
Starbucks?
Yeah, that's insane, but that is not the longest.
And what'd you say, Michelle, that you worked there for 2 months?
Worked there for 2 months, and
Yeah.
it was interesting. Making all the different drinks, but nobody sticks to anybody orders like an iced macchiato. That's just not heard of. Like they substitute or add on, or they change them all around. But it was like working at a bar. I don't know if anyone's worked at a bar before, but I felt like I had coffee on tap. You could get nitro brew. It's on tap. It's actually like a
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Miss Sugar Britches in 2015. I was diagnosed first with liver cancer, and they told me that I needed to stop drinking 6 years ago, and I'm following that rule real good.
Okay, so I found another coffee order that was 16 lines long. So they get kind of crazy.
When I get dragged into a Starbucks, which is rare, it's small cafe mocha, simple, nothing too crazy, but.
Yeah, the last time we were at one was in San Francisco at the airport, right?
Right.
Because we flew in at midnight and I had another hour and a half drive. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Oh, yes, Leah. Yeah. I mean, and since then I've had colon cancer. I've had intestinal cancer, stomach cancer, rectal cancer, appendix cancer, and something else inside me.
Stomach cancer. Right?
Did I say that?
I don't think you said stomach.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so stomach cancer, yeah.
Inspiration of so many people, like just by saying, what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Good for you.
Yeah, I guess when or death is B, then you have a strong incentive to do what you got to do to gut through it. But you do what you got to do to march forward. So that's great.
And so Leah says, "You're a fighter." Yeah. No, I'm actually like Keith Richards. I actually died like 10 years ago, but nobody told me. So I don't know. So
there you go.
No, but and like it's just I don't know, that's me. I just have a strong constitution, and maybe because I'm so apathetic about things that I just sometimes don't care.
I don't know that you're apathetic. You're empathetic.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Little natural inbuilt stoicism can certainly be helpful. So
right, and you're determined.
You're
whatever's
going to be is going to be, and you can't. It doesn't. How much good does it do to lie in bed in the fetal position?
Right, exactly.
You just got to get the hell up and go and do what you got to do. And that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
It's true.
When I tip my cap, virtual cap.
And because we all do what we have to do, is like Michelle, does her, DoorDash things. And Jen, I don't know if you watched her, any of her shows doing the DoorDash.
Yes, I have.
Some of those nutty people that she went up to. Oh my God! I just would have punched him in the freaking neck.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, they get crazy, but it definitely was crazy. Is when I heard retail at a grocery store. Some of those people are like, I'm like, what did you weird? Like they would say stuff and then like walk away. Very weird. Very odd.
Dealing with the public is the crazy thing. You never know who you're going to see or deal with.
I don't know, Michelle. And did I ever tell you this story? And I know I've told Jen and Chris, and I think Mark's heard it, and probably some of the people in chat have heard it. okay, when I was going through like my full-blown cancer, and I had a colostomy bag on that I had to, that was 8 months of complete total misery. But I became good at changing it and taking care of it and doing. But anyway, there's okay. Well, you've been to Florida, and the grocery stores called Publix.
Good stuff.
There's a one that I go to all the time. That's right up by my house, and so one of the cashiers, she had cancer too. And so we got to talking about cancer. She says, how is your cancer treatments going? I says, well, pretty good. I get the colostomy bag off in like a month. And there was some kid probably, younger than you, but he was old enough to know better. And so he said, oh my God, you've got cancer. And he was behind me. And I said, so I looked at him and I said, yeah. And don't let me touch it or you'll get it. And he left the line and went to the next cashier. And so the lady that was waiting on me started laughing. The lady that was behind him just started laughing. I mean, it's just amazing sometimes how dumb people can be when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, people don't really know, especially younger. Like they don't know. Yeah.
Imagine reaching the age of 18 or 21 and not realizing that cancer isn't a disease that you can spread by breathing on somebody or touching them. It's something on the inside. It's a mutation of your own inherent cells.
Right.
And so unless that other person next to you is slathering you in pesticides, they're not going to give you cancer. Sad state of affairs in medical literacy of our populace.
And so Leah says, some people are just plain stupid. Yeah. And Leah, sometimes there's no cure for stupid. If there was a pill for curing stupid, imagine what a great country this would be if there was a cure for stupid. And so Scully then says, the electric chair might not work on you. Hell no. I'd say, give me more juice, bitches. Give me more juice. So, it is getting late because last night I had a 5-hour marathon.
Yeah.
And you were there for quite a while of it. There are moments.
Yes.
Yes, but it was funny. It was good. We had a good show last night.
Yes, we did.
Especially Jen, and Duke Landry, because he was.
I was there. I was there.
Talking about his all UFO alien stuff.
Yes.
So,
I was
more
Right.
Yes. So.
Have a good night.
Yes, Michelle.
Michelle?
You did wonderful. Okay, honey. So stay in touch.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back around, Michelle. It's good to see you again.
Yeah. Nice to
And
see you
like
too.
I said, and like I said, I need pretty girls coming up onto my channel because nobody wants to see, like Winnie Pig and Horace, here.
Oh, stop. Stop. Get a hold of you through email and we'll do something and I'll be there on October 2nd.
Perfect.
With AC/DC, 15 songs.
Okay.
That should be
All right, have a good
Friday, October 7th. Yep.
Friday, October 7th. Oh, Michelle, 7th.
7.
Yeah.
Friday. Yep. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard.
All righty.
Okay. So what are you doing? Oh, with the two hands. What, you don't have like 7 fingers on a hand?
Oh, I was saying 7th.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, usually
he doesn't do this. He does this.
Right.
He's one of those weird kids. You know.
Well, there's certain European things that I do, like keep my fork in the left hand when I eat, and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. That's what living in France for a while do to you.
Oh, that sounds like some kind of pretentious Canadian thing. Oh, look who's back. Speaking of Canada, Mr. Prop. I didn't even realize you were there, my friend. I didn't even realize you were there. And here I am picking on Canadians. Miss Benny Loco, how are you doing, Miss Benny Loco?
Hey, Benny.
Benny Loco?
I just texted Benny. I'm making some matzo ball soup. I just got a request for Monday, Rosh Hashanah, to make matzo ball soup. So.
Oh, okay, so matzo balls. And so what kind of meat do you use for matzo balls?
Chicken.
Well, the chicken broth and the they have like chicken pieces in it as well.
Yeah, chicken pieces.
It's delicious.
Some people like noodles in their matzo ball soup. So 2 starches.
And honestly, and you know, because I can be stupid when I want, but really, I'm not being stupid. I have never had matzo ball soup.
It's good. It's good. Hearty. It's a chicken soup, but I guess what's the matzah itself made out of? Like
it's
the flour?
Basically crackers and egg and schmaltz, which is chicken fat. You use a little bit of that in there to give it some good flavor. And
just
then
I
whip. Yeah, and then some people, there are different matzo balls. Like some people like sinkers, some people like floaters. Mine are kind of between.
Okay, and now we have to ask Ms. Benny Loco, do you like sinkers or floaters, Benny? Sinkers or floaters?
Yeah, I make mine. I whip my egg whites and I put seltzer water in them.
All I know is I was in Publix and I saw that package of pre-packaged eggs. And Chris, okay, because you saw that post, right?
I don't think I did.
Like the eggs, and I said, yeah. And now all you need is like some gas station sushi, and you have a full meal.
It has that certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Okay, so Benny likes a floater.
Yeah, I like mine.
Well, floaters are lighter. It's fluffier.
Yeah, mine are a little bit lighter. Yeah.
Do you make beef kidney stew? What the hell is that, Benny? What are you talking about?
No, I don't make beef kidney stew.
I don't like organ meats. I mean,
yeah, he won't.
Organ meats, they're either too mushy or they're too metallic. They're awful. Hopeful is awful. Not my jam.
I have never eaten like liver or kidney or any sort of thing like that.
We had it at Haven that time. Remember we had the awful, sweetbreads.
Yeah, if you fry them, you can make them sort of palatable, but I like muscle meat. I don't like it.
But sweetbread. Okay, but sweetbread. That's what? That's like cow brain, right?
No, it's pieces leftovers. Like I've also had chitlins, but not the southern chitlins. I've had the Uruguayan chitlins, where they grill them. on the grill.
Do you really trust how well they've cleaned the intestines of an animal? Like, I think there's going to be some shit in there somewhere.
I didn't get sick, and it's
Well,
grill.
if they cook it well enough.
All I want to know is when they were coming up with haggis, who in their right mind thought that it was a good idea to stuff a stomach with meat products and cook it? Who was thinking of that?
Somebody who had leftover parts. All the nice parts of the cow got consumed by the lords and ladies, and they were the peasants, and they were just stuck with these stomach and intestine and oats, and how do we make this not as horrible as it already is? So.
Okay, because remember on my Bruce Springsteen list, my number 4 song was called Spare Parts.
Yes.
There you go, it all ties back.
So sweetbreads are actually the culinary name for the thymus or pancreas. Typically from a calf or a lamb, the heart sweetbreads are more spherical in shape, while the throat sweetbreads are more cylindrical in shape.
Oh, okay, but what is it? Because I know that there's some kind of dish where like they cook like a cow brain or something and eat that. What is that called?
Good. Well, I mean, different cultures cook it differently. Like in the markets here, you can get a whole cow head, and they'll cook it in the head because it kind of acts like a ceramic pot in a sense.
Yeah, okay. Okay. And then thinking back to Stone's Go Soup album, when you bought the original album, they had a picture of a goat head in a big pot of like stew.
Yep.
And that was great. And I remember that I had that picture on, and I had that picture in my bedroom, and my mother loved it. She was crazy. My father says, in like his Russian accent, "What the fuck is that? You take that down. What is that?"
Yeah. Now Chris says he doesn't. Chris says he doesn't like liver, but we have had monkfish liver, and you liked monkfish liver. That's a sushi.
Mm-hmm. It's only the wasabi kind of cut it a bit, but
there wasn't much wasabi on it.
All
But
I know is that sushi place that we went to that one time. I have never had sushi taste that good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Have you been back?
No, because I don't get down that way because I get to deal, with my own monkfish.
Yes.
Sounds like you have to make a special trip to get your next sushi fix when the stars are in alignment.
And trust me, I ain't going to no gas station. I ain't going to the Texaco to get sushi. So, Ms. Hopkins, Benny Loco says, Ms. Hopkins, I've eaten a scorpion, but I passed on the 100-year egg.
Oh, yeah, the 1,000-year egg.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't like hard-boiled eggs. The fuck makes you think I'm going to eat a 1,000-year-old egg? I'm not a big egg fan to begin with, goo goo gajoob, but
you can tempt me into a 1,000-year-old bourbon, but not a 1,000-year-old egg.
I would rather have 1,000-year-old bourbon than a 1,000-year-old egg. Trust me, and I don't drink liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Did I drink that?
Yep. What's your weapon of choice, Mark, or do you drink much these days?
I don't really. I have changed, but I like bourbon. I love bourbon.
Yeah.
And
my favorite
so
drink.
Benny says that I've eaten mealworms and crickets. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Benny, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with that because that's all just like solid protein.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mark, I like Wild Turkey 101. It's a classic, but I haven't had that in quite a while. But
Look at
Always
me.
being bad.
Oh, looking at good girl here, drinking pineapple soda.
That must
And
be
you
delicious.
had Scully's being bad.
What's he doing or saying?
How about a
He's
pink
saying,
monkey butt with diarrhea? I would rather, Scully, I would rather eat a pink monkey butt with diarrhea than a 1,000-year-old egg. No, trust me. Oh, trust me. I got no problem carving into a big pink butt.
You heard it here first, kids. You heard it here first.
only of a college of knowledge.
Yes.
Well, what's that game? Isn't there a card game called Would You Rather? And I think it has questions like, would you rather do such and such
X
or
instead of
do
Y, or
that should be on our list.
Oh my God. And Jen, because I didn't tell you this. Like 2 weeks ago, I was over at Al's sister's house,
Mhm.
and they had like a birthday party for one of the little brats that I hate. But I brought over my Cards for Humanity deck,
Cards Against Humanity. Yes.
and so we were playing that, and they loved it.
That's
And
great.
of course, me being the game show host that I am. Oh, they loved it. It was great, and we did nothing but fucking laugh. And then even got so bad, that one of them had to go out and get more wine coolers.
there you go.
See, now Thanksgiving and Christmas will be more fun. You'll have to get the expansion packs.
Mark, have you
Yeah.
played Cards Against Humanity?
Huh?
I beg your pardon,
Mark?
Chris?
Well, Mark, have you ever played Cards Against Humanity?
No, I haven't. I haven't
You're in for a treat. It's
Bimba's done it on her show.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
A little bit.
it's an amusing game for terrible people. I think you'll like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's the tagline of it? It's this a party game for terrible people. Yeah.
No, a party game for horrible people.
For horrible people. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Mark, because when they were down here, we played this like 2 nights in a row,
Oh yeah.
and every
Oh,
night
yeah.
was fun, and every night was more drunker than the next one.
Right, of course. Sounds like a good time.
Well,
Well,
and
I knew she'd love it.
And that there were some questions here that went against my good, Christian values. But yeah, okay. So try to hold back the giggle.
I am trying.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't working.
Yeah, so Bimbo, they make expansion packs for that.
Yes, I know they do.
Yeah. So
I mean, because that was the first time that I actually, played it, with like people, because because they were generous, and they were generous enough to, send me that game after we played it, and then we just had so much fucking fun.
yeah, we did. That was a great week. That was a really great week. Yeah.
Well,
so we need to do it again soon. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm starting to fade a little bit. So
I am
I'm
too.
gonna head back.
We have a busy.
Okay, Benny. Okay. Jen and Chris live in Georgia, and I live down in Tampa Bay, Florida. Because we're gonna get hit by a hurricane.
Yeah, we're in the Atlanta area.
And then you know what? You might be lucky, because How cool would that be if I could actually film an alligator in my backyard? That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I would say, get Al in the van and y'all drive up here, but it would take you a week to get up here with Al driving.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I can't go anywhere because who's going to take care of the cats? Somebody's going to take care of the cats. If you wanted to go, you could go, but I'd have to call you because I don't know who gets fed what. I don't know what gets. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well,
our chance to play Thelma and Louise is coming, girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, actually, when Al croaks, then we can do Thelma and Louise, and we can just have, Chris in the back as being, like the flunky. And Mr. Chris, and Mr. Chris, are you okay with being a flunky?
Oh, I can be the third wheel. I don't care. I'm just.
I mean, you saw he entertained himself while you and I were screwing around.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you can be the third wheel on a two-wheeled bike, right?
Yeah. No worries. Had a good chat with Al, though.
What do you mean screwing around? No. What do you mean screwing around? No. Okay, we weren't screwing around. Okay, because you invited that person, Prism, and so we had to take pictures of that.
I'll never live that down. But she did help you with the hot dog song.
Who?
Prism.
The hot dog song.
Yeah, when you did the hot dog song.
Hot dog song.
By Hazel Atkins.
What, the hot dog song? Because yes. I want to see your head on the wall. That
by had 10 p.m.
And that had to be one of the most fucked up lyrics that I have ever tried to sing. And I couldn't sing it because I was fucking laughing too hard singing it. I couldn't do it right. And it shows in my performance because I'm just goddamn laughing at the lyrics that I got to be singing.
Hey, you got to send me those pictures. I think I only have them through Twitter.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I will.
Yeah, because I have the ones of us on the 3-hour tour boat.
Because you know what? I was actually kind of disappointed about that because I had packed enough like gowns and dresses for like 8 seasons.
I know, right?
But we couldn't get to go because it rained.
I think we had enough booze in the cooler for 12 seasons too.
Yeah, that thing was pretty full.
Yeah, but
it wasn't all mine.
But the tour guide seemed awesome.
Oh yeah, what was his name? Do you remember what his name was? He was funny as hell.
Is it Joe?
Oh my God, he loved us. He said, "You guys are so great. I wish I could have gone out there."
Yeah, we'll do him when we come back. I still have his card in my wallet, so yeah. So and his cruise was all day. Pay him one fee, and he's like, "I'll go out for as many hours as you want."
Right? Yeah, I know. But rain. Yeah. And then it stopped raining, and they said, "Oh, come on back." Then it started raining again. I said, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
Yeah, because they charged us for the tour, and then they took it off the credit card, and then they arranged for us to go on the Sunset tour. So they charged my credit card again, and then it was canceled again. And they took it off again. I still gave them a good review, I think.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, I know that I did too. I know that I did.
yeah.
Yeah, just because I said that he was, that he was so entertaining and fun. So,
There's Benny again. She's under her desert urbexer. That's her urban exploring channel. That's pretty cool too.
really? I've never
Mhm.
seen Benny do that.
Yeah, she goes into abandoned places and
Oh,
checks them out. And,
and kind of like Rosie does.
yeah, yeah, very similar to Rosie's.
I'm fading. I'm going to roll out, but
Yes, yes,
let
yes.
you carry the baton.
Hey,
No.
Chris.
Oh, okay, Chris, because I'm gonna pack it up probably in like 5-10 minutes because I had 5 hours last night.
That's a long show. You,
Yeah, but it just kept going on because more people just kept coming up, and I want to entertain my constituents,
mhm.
Oh, yeah.
because I'm going to run for political office.
That's a long time to go without peeing. So
Oh, she did.
Oh, okay. So you didn't.
Yeah, she
You
did.
didn't
I
take a
did.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Well,
about it.
and
We got it covered.
well, and because of my cancer, and without being gross or disgusting or weird, I still have to wear adult diapers. So worst comes to worst,
Well, yeah, you're
I'll
already covered. Got your ass
I'll just
covered.
fill them up. Yeah, I'm already covered. Yeah, I'll just fill them up and I'll throw it outside and let the cats play with it in the morning. Good night, Chris. Good night. Good
Nighty
night, my
night.
friend. Okay, yeah,
Night,
because you
Chris.
got to go to work in the morning, don't you?
Oh no, well, tomorrow's Saturday, so
I'm
no.
gonna work them like a dog
We got to
tomorrow.
clean up stuff for guests, so we'll be spiffing all day.
Which means that Jen will be working. You'll be laying around barking out orders.
No,
Do this,
no,
do this, do this.
no. He's gonna be
And
doing the. He's gonna be doing the outside stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, trimming stuff. Yeah,
There's nothing to trim. I
well,
don't know what you.
there are a couple things I could do.
Yeah,
like
I
the
should probably
shed
go
and-
too because I gotta give him a list
yeah,
so he
okay,
can
all
start
right,
while I'm sleeping.
okay. Ms. Benny, Mr. Scully, I say this at the end of every show. I want to thank every single person that has come up on my channel, whether you were there in the beginning or whether you're here at the end. Thank you so, so much for taking the time to spend some time with me and my friends and people that you might know on the chats. Um, So Mr. Kropka is going to leave, and he's probably tired because he just moved into a new place. So
I haven't
he's
moved in. I
back
haven't
on
moved in yet. I'll be here for till the 3rd of October. Then I'll be
Oh, wow.
broadcasting from my new place.
Awesome.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay.
we're packing now.
Excellent.
Cool.
Okay, Miss Benny, thank you. Oh, Miss Sugar Britches, thank you.
Jimbo, can I talk to you after the show for a minute?
Yeah. Miss Hopkins, thank you, my friend, and everybody who has been on tonight is always more than welcome to be on here. And I appreciate every single one of you. I honestly, truly do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky to have some of the best people around
Yeah, you have
in your
some good
chat.
people hanging around.
And
Yeah.
you know what? And you know what? You know what? I don't have a great big following. I don't have, like 2K voters, viewers.
Yeah.
But I don't want that many viewers. I want people that I like
Oh yeah.
Benny and Leah and Sweet Jessie and Coach and
Oh yeah.
Scully and
Missy,
Chris
wherever she is.
Addie.
Cent and Addie. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Miss Addie McCall and find out where she is.
Yeah, and
She'll come up
I talked with Missy. She's just real busy with her new job.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Missy. Hot mess.
Yep. She's loving it. She's having a good time.
At the
So,
old folks home?
pardon?
At the old folks home?
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
on.
She said she's
I
been
would
worn
do that.
out because she dances for the patients there and they love it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, oh, okay, because if you have never met Hot Mess Missy, you can imagine her entertaining old people. I would pay good money to see that video.
Yeah, me too. That would be
I mean,
interesting.
because she is hysterical. She's a great person. She's wonderful.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
funny.
So
Yeah.
okay, Jen. So you dropped Scully's link. Thank you.
I dropped Benny's 2 links and her partner's links.
And so Benny says you will find more people will love you, Bimbo. You will love them back. It's the nature of the beast, yes. And the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
That's a good album by a Canadian band called April Wine.
Yes. We're going to have to do April Wine someday. I'm sorry. They're just a great band.
We'd have to do like 10 songs.
Yeah, I like maybe
April
3 of
Wine.
their songs.
Okay, because they only had like 5 albums, Jen. 5
What?
or 6 at the most.
That would make covering their material a little easier, but yeah, a top 10 would work well for a band that's lesser known and has fewer albums.
Now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 albums.
What?
Yeah. I mean, like their best, Harder, Faster, Nature of the Beast, those were
Okay, because
79,
those are
81.
Okay,
But they
because those
did,
are the 2 that I have.
they did 7 albums before Harder, Faster.
Yeah. Okay,
And then there
yeah,
was Nature of the Beast. Then,
because I'm sure that Mr. Kropka remembers them, before they became really popular. Or do you, Mark? I don't know.
I do.
you
I
remember?
do. You know who else I saw before they became popular? Have you ever heard of a band called the Tragically Hip?
Yes, of course.
I saw
I've
them
heard
at
of
the
them.
Rivoli, a little club called the Rivoli on Queen Street in Toronto before they
Oh,
made
wow.
it big. It was a great show. I didn't know who they were. I just found out later. A buddy of mine told me who that was.
And like there's a Canadian band that I saw before they became popular, was Triumph.
Oh yeah,
wow.
yeah. I saw Triumph in high school.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Now, Tragically Hip has 15 albums.
I didn't know they had that many. I don't have enough music. That's my problem.
There you go.
I need
Get to
to
work.
start. I need to start stealing more money from the Cat Daddy and start buying more albums.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so Benny Loco says, such a plethora of knowledge. Yes, Benny, thank you. And that's what us at the College of Knowledge, that's a service that we enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And, sometimes we're wrong, especially me, because I'm wrong a lot. But
I've got your back. I've got your back.
Oh, love the New Kids on the Block. Okay, Chris, New Kids on the Block. Okay, Chris,
boy.
you're going to be blocked forever just for saying that you like the New Kids on the Block. That has got to be the worst fucking thing ever.
Oh, your notebook's over here.
Okay, guys, but we're out of here. In 2 weeks, College of Rock Knowledge will present 15 AC/DC songs.
Yes.
So let it be written, let it be done. Scully, are you going to be on? Because I would like to come up and hang out, maybe a little bit with you if you're on, Scully. Okay, but my show right now is over.
That's all, folks.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Had a great time.
Good night, Jen and Chris and Kropka. And
I want to ask you something. Are we off?
And I want to and I want to thank Leah Sugar Britches for coming up. I want to thank Miss Michelle from New York coming up, and it was good to see her again. It was really good to see her again. Yeah, because I followed her for a long time, and then she just dropped off.
Yeah, kind of after her Florida vacation.
Yeah, but now she came back, and that's wonderful because she fits in with this kind of numbskullery. Oh, she fit in perfectly.
Yeah, she's cute. She's cute.
And like I said,
Michelle.
Moments with Michelle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you
nice
guys
girl.
would rather look at a cute girl, than look at, Porky Pig and Vanessa Pudgeons here.
I'm on fire.
Actually, that's a pretty good. Actually, that's a pretty good. And can you do the whole song like that, Jen?
I'm riding in my car. I turn on the radio. You hold me close. I'm looking at you laughing. I'm laughing. I can't.
Mr. Old Humble is here. Hello, Mr. Old Humble.
I can't do it and look at. I can't do it and look at you. You crack me up. Oh crap! I'm trying to get Old Humble's link up there. There it is. Oh no, that's Chris. That's Chris again. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, yeah. You hold me close. Just say no. I gotta pull up the lyrics though.
And if you guys have never seen Mr. Whiskey Man, Old Humble Distillery, you need to watch his program. And he actually has a working distillery, and he makes, from what I've heard, fantastic product. I don't live in Houston, so I can't get it here in Florida. And I didn't win the wheel. Jen, who won that? Vanessa Kitty, right?
Vanessa Kitty won, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I got cheated. That's because nobody likes me. I got cheated. I had the most chances on the wheel out of everybody, and I still lost.
Okay, but I will say Vanessa Kitty can kick all of our butts in any kind of math. So,
I could give two shits about math. I just wanted the damn whiskey.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so Old Humble says I'm about to make some bad choices. This is a good night. Well, yeah, so yeah, there's a couple of ways that you can process that.
Hey, Old Humble, I happened across Vanessa Kitty had a community post, and it shows the leather chairs that she made. It looked pretty cool. So I know old Humble's into leather as well, so you know.
Oh, geez, really? Are you gonna make the jokes any more easier for me, Jen?
What can I say? What can I say? So what are you doing over there?
What?
What are you messing with down there? Not you, Mark. I know what you're doing.
No, I've got these pieces of plastic that I'm pushing into this bottle.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh.
If you sprinkle when you tinkle, please be neat and wipe the seat. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, just make sure that you
Absolutely.
don't bring Carlos Martinez over to your house.
I swear, men's room are so much cleaner than women's room half the time.
Oh my God! Oh, and I'm
Women's
not going
rooms
to
are
go.
disgusting.
I'm not going to go into this, but at Winn Dixie today, after I got my BOC, I stopped at the Winn Dixie, and I opened up a stall, and you could see that somebody had intentionally funked up the toilet.
Nice.
Yeah. Is that what your life comes to? That you have to intentionally funk up a toilet?
Now, Scully,
Yeah.
peeing through a donut's one thing, but peeing through a Cheerio, there you go. Try that. It's the weekend challenge.
Well, all they know is that I hope that I never meet a guy who is able to pee through a Cheerio, because I ain't gonna have sex with that guy. That's for damn sure.
Oh gosh.
Because if you can pee through a Cheerio, I might as well, yeah, use a pencil eraser. You know, oh, same size and girth.
Oh gosh. Craziness.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. Scully, are you on right now, Scully? Oh, yes or no?
Who's going live?
Needle Dick the bug fucker. I think I met him on Cell. Yeah. Needle Dick the bug fucker. Yeah.
Bug fucker.
How small do you have to be to fuck a bug? Christ. And poor Misfit here is asleep and she's laughing.
So Scully's not going to do a live. Is Benny going to do a live? Miss Hopkins? Anyone? Old Humble?
No, I guess not. Well, because I was on last night for 5 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm dead ass tired.
I am too. Otherwise, I'd do pirate radio.
Yeah, you did
okay.
well.
Okay. Benny, Scully, Mr. Old Humble, everybody else that I missed since I did this the last time, thank you so much for coming up on my channel. I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one of you are special, that you will take the time and just, come up here and, and have a little bit of fun, because that's all I try to do, is just have a little bit of fun, especially wearing my Bruce Springsteen hat. Which is really not a Bruce Springsteen hat, is it? Probably not, but I don't care.
I'm about to post your "My Hands Are in My Pants Until My Baby Calls" song.
All right, good. Okay,
So
and so what, you're going to post it here, or you're going to post it on Twitter?
I've got the link on YouTube. It's in the chat. So go over there and get a laugh in for the night. Watch Bimbo sing "My Hands Are in My Pants Till My Baby Calls."
No, it's not Bimbo Barbarella. It's the band, the Blue Zebra.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The Blue Zebra.
Even though I'm the only one in the band.
Yeah, a band of one.
I don't know. Somewhere there's a joke there that I'm missing, but okay, guys. Good night. Good night.
Good
Sweet
night,
dreams.
everyone.
Thank you. In 2 weeks, College of Rock Knowledge will have 15 AC/DC songs, and we'll see how that goes. Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.